So at the beginning of last session, you all had retrieved some notes from the drow, and then you met with Ivan, Lieutenant Rolf's brother, and got a message from Earl Quishard that explains some of the issues that are going on, and with those two pieces of evidence, you decided to start heading upriver to Istivin, the capital of Sterich. And you have a medium-sized riverboat named the Water Lily. It's piloted by 4 riverfolk from Lavina's clan back east. Lavina, who is nearly 8 months pregnant, is aboard with her cousin and best friend, Kali, a seamstress who works in Hullaborough, but she came from back east. There are also 2 of Roland's personal guards on board as well. Alongside the Water Lily, there's a second smaller boat, which carries 8 of Roland's men, sort of a secondary unit. And on your first day of travel, which was mostly sunny, but then the clouds rolled in, you had thunder, the promises of rain. We delved deep into the first edition AD&D Greyhawk weather table from the ancient annals of Dragon magazine. And we got the weather there, and you were about kind of like mid to late afternoon. You still had a few more hours you would travel, but some of you noticed that there was some blood upon a large stone on the western bank of the river, and I believe it was Carcass noticed even some bone and maybe a bit of skull. You decided to investigate it, and were disturbed to find some blood trails and some, like a broken down trees, a large wide path, which Zoran followed on his own while you were exploring. First, Zoran found an arm, a human arm, and going further, found a horrendous sight, a hill giant camp. The camp is roughly 60 feet in diameter. It's a 60-foot diameter clearing about between 3 large boulders. Each is peaks at about 30 feet in height. Zoran is atop one of these actually right now. Against one of the boulders is a cell of sorts. It's a crude half circle of logs that the giants have plunged into the ground to sort of make these boulders. And inside the cell are 6 malnourished prisoners. They're very hollow-eyed, thin. There are also 3 Neanderthal-like hill giants, an alpha and 2 lesser versions of the beasts, smaller, but nonetheless fearsome. And the alpha has taken a couple of wounds now. As you walked into the clearing and ambushed them, one of the wounds being Roland's rock to the eye. This guy has this massive brow, this huge unibrow. There's now blood gushing down this alpha's face. Again, he looks like a huge Neanderthal. And he's taken a couple of wounds. He took another wound. It was probably gray ash that blasted the shit out of him or something like that, because he took a big wound, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I managed to crit.
That's right. You had the crit backstab. That's what it was. That's what it was. I was like, who could have done 41 damage? It was actually Zoran. And
probably the only good roll.
Oh, that was amazing. But in spite of the wounds, he has grabbed a secondary cage, which holds 2 additional recently captured prisoners. 2 companions to the one whose arm Zoran had found. They're both unconscious, but he's lifted the cage over his head. Looks like he may throw it at you.
Right.
Similarly, another of the giants, another wounded giant, one that was nearest to the cell, Oh no, I'm sorry. Another giant, the one that was nearest to the group of you, sort of at the center of the clearing, had taken a wound as well. I believe it was Tarkus, perhaps, that had injured him. He
That
was
would be
standing.
Grey Ash.
Would it be Grey Ash? It's only 11
Yeah.
damage.
Magic missile something.
Yeah.
For 11?
Tarkus
Yeah.
only cast Curse.
Maybe it was 21 then. Maybe I made a mistake. Thank you for filling in those details. So, covered in 5 burning missile wounds.
Oh, yeah?
He's nevertheless turned around and picked up the boiling cooking pot. Giant kettle filled with boiling meat. You see a foot bob to the top of the surface of the cauldron as he lifts it over his head, and the boiling water splashes out a bit. The boiling oil actually splashes out a bit. You can see it even scalds him. He just roars in anger. And then finally, the third of the giants at the cell area, seeing the commotion arising, cheek still red from the backslap that the Alpha had given him for daring to intrude upon the fresh food that he had brought in, and demanding that should he wish to eat, he eat one of the destitute, older people who are in the larger cell. He has grabbed one of the cell bars, ripped it from the ground. You can see it spiked on its bottom, and he's held it in hand now. It looks like it could be used as either a club or a spear. And it's time for initiative. So we all know what that means.
On it already. Already on it.
Wait. Pause. Tarkus, Luke was kind enough to note that there is a curse going on right now that Tarkus had cast on the giants, and also that he has aided Roland Raven's blood, giving him additional hit points and strengths. Is there anything else? And also Tuktrin.
I can't Axe Storm on myself.
He has Axe Storm of Axes, so he appears as almost as if, and rather than 2 axes, he has 4 somehow. I kind of envision it as like in the Chronicles of Riddick, where there's the guy who moves and he has the blur like behind him, and you see his weapon go, and then you see his weapon go again. Like, I almost feel like that's what we're seeing with Tuktrin as his axes are moving. It just,
yeah, that works.
I think that's pretty cool. Any other spells I'm missing? Any other buffs that anybody has that I'm forgetting?
No, just declare before roll.
Yes, that's right. So let's do declarations. You're right. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Getting us all straight here. Well, we're going to come back to you, Tuktrin, eventually to roll the die here. So why don't we have you declare first?
Oh, I'm attacking. I'm rushing in.
Oh, yeah. That's what.
Because remember, I'm between them and Grey Ash, and I'm running straight in.
That's right. Okay. Kind of bowling ball looking Tuktrin rolling right in. What about Roland Raven's blood? He walked into the middle giving a mini soliloquy as he threw the stone into the giant's head.
Is he going to throw the cage? If so, I'll catch it.
You don't know.
I liked that idea.
I'll delay to catch, and if not, I'll at last.
It looks like he's about to throw the cage at Roland, I will say. Well, I probably should have made you make a check for that, but I'm just going to say on the battlefield, Roland can sense. I mean, he just hit him in the freaking forehead with a stone. Walked into the camp just totally insulting. He doesn't understand what he's saying at all, but he walked into the camp like he owns the place, Roland did, and then he threw a rock right in the head. So it looks like this guy's coming at Roland, about to throw the cage at him. So, yeah, cool. I might have you make a tumbling check for that. We're going to see. That seems like
I could do that.
thing. Yeah,
I got tumbling.
Okay. Amanda, what is Zoran doing, having scored probably the most perfect shot of his illustrious career as a ranger?
It was, boss.
There's no way I can follow that up, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
All
More-
the arrows into the lead giant. So many arrows.
So many arrows.
Pew 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 arrows. Yes, all the arrows.
And because they are giant size, because they're so large, you do not need to do called shots to hit them. We've had that as an established rule in this game.
Okay.
What about Tarkus Morningstar, Luke? What's he going to do? Having just laid a curse upon these three giants and seeing his longtime companion and friend Roland Raven's blood boosted by the power of Ironius as he moves into. He seems to be setting himself up for something. What's Tarkus going to do?
There's not much for Tarkus to do at this point. I can either hang back and see what's going on, or go and chop some ankles. So I might just go and chop some ankles.
Yes, chop the ankles. All right, so Tarkus pulls his weapon back and begins to move forward, as probably joining the rush in as Tuktrin is rushing in, and then finally, David. Gray Ash, but we didn't consider, where is your familiar?
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Your
Not on the
familiar
boat.
could probably.
It was probably.
Well, I was going to say your familiar could actually probably travel mostly by land.
Yeah, just following along the shore.
Yeah, and it would probably feel most comfortable at that. Eastern or Western bank is the question, though. Which bank is he on?
One is
Our
east
bank.
to his west.
He's on our bank, Bob. He's on our bank.
Eastern. He's on the eastern shore.
So he's on the other side. So he's not involved in the. So not appearing in this movie.
You've just disappointed all the young adult viewers there. You know, those just looking forward to a bit of that. Personally.
Yeah. So what's Gray Ash going to do? Having unleashed Hellstorm of 5 magic missiles previously.
I will cast a spell on the one with the pot above its head.
Gosh,
All right. Then the moment has arrived. Time for Tuktrin to let his entire team down.
Okay, here we go. And that is a 1. That is a 1.
Nice.
I'm
Great to
unhappy.
let us all down.
Starting off strong.
You can let us down like that more often, dude.
Please do.
All right.
I'll take it.
That
I get
sucks.
1 out of 10 good rolls, so there we go.
2. Anybody going 2?
No, not even close.
Does Gray Ash go on 2? Sometimes Gray Ash goes on 2.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going on 4.
Quite often with
3.
nice.
All right. So 4 then. Magic.
Okay. I start chanting a spell. A magical ring starts to form in front of me,
3.
like 6 foot in diameter. Let's see. There's a 9. Oh, it's a first
wild
wild
surge?
surge of this campaign. Yeah. So at the same time as a massive beam of energy bursting from this ring to hit the giant and the pot of water above its head, something else happens at the same time.
Yes, it does.
At the same time,
It's really not.
92. It's 92.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible.
Target's race randomly changes until cancelled by dispel magic.
Target's race.
Randomly
Wow,
changes.
That's fucking wild, that is.
Wow.
Okay, here, let's do this. Okay.
That's beautiful.
E and
Halfling,
Dungeons
pixie.
Goblin, goblin,
No,
goblin.
then minus
and
1
dragons.
levels.
Random
6.
race generator.
How often does it change?
That's it.
It doesn't state that.
Hey, I made a random race table.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Whoa, whoa. D&D
Whoa.
races spin the wheel.
Oh.
Watch it change
This
to
is gonna
hill
happen.
giant. Oh,
How do we
Go
spin the
for it.
wheel? Where's the wheel?
I don't know.
Oh my god, you guys.
I don't
Oh my
know what
gosh.
dice you
So
have.
I'm going to share this with you, David, because I want you to put this on your screen so everybody can see it, because I'm not
Yeah.
capable of doing
So
that.
hold on. Is this happening to
Uh,
David or happening to the?
Oh, no, it's happening to the
Us-
opponent, the enemy.
To the giant, yeah.
All right, you know what? Before I go too far, it probably gets a saving throw, right?
No. Well, maybe.
Gotta get a saving throw versus wands, probably. Or what? No, you're casting a spell. Probably spells, right?
Spell, yeah. There's, well, I don't know if it gets a save versus the wild magic, but against the spell, it is creatures. Blah, blah, blah.
We don't know.
All right,
Saving
David.
throw versus spell for half damage from the
I wanna
lands.
see- I wanna
But I
see
feel like
the
you would get a
right
save to get changed into another race by magic.
That's why we love him
Oh.
around, man. That's why we love having this guy around.
It doesn't say it in the rules, because of course it doesn't say it in the fucking rules, because
Yeah, I
that's
don't know what the.
you know what I
I don't
mean.
know what wild
Yeah.
magic.
As complex as this game is, there are so many holes in it. Like, there's so many little things. So undoubtedly this has occurred in some campaigns somewhere else, and there's probably some message board from like 1993 that discusses it that we could probably find somewhere out there. But we're gonna just make a judgment call. Let me roll his save and see if it matters.
Would you give me a save, Rob? That's the real question.
Would give you a save. No, you
Okay.
know what? Maybe I wouldn't. All right, so I don't think I probably
Forget this game. I'm just having fun spinning the wheel.
You
Oh,
got the wheel?
All right.
Okay, you got the wheel. All right, David, bring forth the wheel on the screen if you can, and see what your magic transforms this giant into.
Let me get on the. Spin the
I don't
wheel.
even know what that
Is that
is.
showing?
He didn't make it.
Okay.
He failed to save anyway.
I'm loving these. Fun. This is well magic for you.
Do you see this? Can you see the wheel?
Oh,
Yep.
we see it. It's magic.
Anything could happen.
Hold on. Leave it there. What do we have?
Luxodon.
What's a Luxodon?
I don't know.
I don't know. You picked it, FC.
Let's find it. How do you spell that?
Loxodon.
Lox.
Don. Luxodon.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
the
even
elephant
come-
people.
Oh.
It's the elephant people.
Wow.
Uh
Luxodon?
huh.
Lox.
Luxodon.
O Don? It's spelled again.
Yeah. Loxodon.
O-D-O-N,
It might not
okay.
be in 2E. I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
I think it's a fifth ed thing, but I just dropped a picture of one in the
Win again.
Zoom chat.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
it's-
this is crazy. So this is actually a Magic the Gathering thing, because it's Ravnica, which I know is a D&D world based on Magic the Gathering. I believe. I
Yep.
could be wrong about that. All right, so there is an elephant man.
Who gets blasted and this pot above his head gets destroyed for an amount of damage that I haven't rolled yet. Because I'm bad.
How big are they? Are they mini
size
elephants?
between
Indian
seven-
monkeys?
Between 7 and 8
because
feet.
I decide. In fact, this elephant
According,
hit by magic rather than
25
shrink.
damage.
How much?
25.
Jesus Christ! Oh, and he does
Lance-
on that one, right?
It's not going to matter much.
Yeah, there's a save for half an hour, and that's Lance of Disruption.
Oh, I love.
So it should destroy the
love
pot.
that one.
yeah, according to 5th
Splashing.
edition, because it exists
All right.
in 5th edition.
So, this oil is fucking killer. It does 46 damage. So go ahead and roll 46 as the
Another 4.
explodes. How far does the lance of
17.
destruction shoot? How far does it go?
The Lance goes a distance.
Up your bum. That's how far it goes, Luke.
Lance of Disruption.
It wraps around the universe and starts.
60 feet.
Bloody hell.
Okay.
5 feet wide, 60 feet long.
It's one of Melanora's favorite spells.
Okay.
Oh, it's all,
there was
actually, there's actually more damage than that. It's another 8 times 2.
But it also goes well beyond him.
Yeah. 16 more damage.
Whoa.
All right. Okay. So
Hopefully there's nothing behind him.
64 damage? What?
That was insane.
Total of 64 damage?
I remember, what was the first roll?
25.
So it's 25 plus 17
25
plus 8 times 2.
What? 25 plus 17 must have 34 something. No. 25, 30, 37, 40.
42 plus
42.
8 plus 8 is 58 total.
58, yeah.
And then the 2d6? The oil?
No, that's included. Sorry. That was included, this oil. It was 17
Yeah, so-
from the oil. That was in there.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, however. All right, so I need you. Let's see here. It's time to go to more Dungeons and Dragons, first and second edition, Esoterica,
Oh,
as we
Great.
investigate the Scatterground.
oh no.
Oh, yeah?
The scattergram.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, the grenade-like missiles
What?
splashed in
Grenade-like
scatter
missiles.
ground.
That's it.
Oh, I thought it walls it
2.
splashes on.
Are we going to play
Hey.
catch the? We're going to play catch the throne, humans, and save them, Tarkus. When it comes to my go,
Oh, I've already
The
moved up, dude.
scatter diagram. Can you guys see this thing? Look at this.
yeah,
Yeah.
There we go.
bless it.
Okay, David.
Mhm.
Roll 1d10 for me.
1d10.
Okay, before you roll, you're hitting it straight on. To the left is the cells.
Hmm.
To the right is the guy with the cage, the alpha. And then straight back, it's just rock. You're fine.
Okay.
So, what did go ahead and roll?
Roll a d10. 69. Is it 8?
You rolled an 8?
An 8.
God damn it. Just go straight back. The oil just splatters backwards. It hurts no one.
Yay!
I just wanted you to hurt innocents.
You know, Rob, you should maybe talk to a therapist about that.
So now, the giant, which once looked like a Neanderthal man, has gone from a hairy human to a tusk-bearing, large-eared, gray-skinned elephant man. His trunk flopping around wildly as the former hill giant tries to figure out an appendage completely foreign to it. That was horrific. And that was at 4. 5.
5.
Yeah.
No, hang on. I went after Greyash to
On 4.
Oh, okay.
on 4.
Hmm.
Roland Raven's blood. Oh, but you're waiting for him to throw the cage. He hasn't thrown it. His initiative hasn't gone yet.
Oh, okay. I'm in time for tumbling then.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm
you can,
saying.
but you know what? Actually, go ahead and roll tumbling because your AC will improve, and you have to successfully tumble.
Yeah. Okay. So just letting you know that's
Okay.
me done.
All right, then next that's 4, 5 Zorn.
Yay!
And I go on 5 also.
Magic goes first, I think.
Yep.
Tarkus also goes on 5.
Well, oh, Tarkus is. Well, wait a second. Nobody's casting magic. So it's magic missile melee. Tuctrin, Tarkus are going to melee. Zoran is using missile, so Zoran is first.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zoran first.
All right. One arrow for now and save the rest for the end of the round. Gets me to AC -7.
Nah, miss.
Look at all these sectors I have.
Like he's just like miss.
I assume that since I've already hit him once, this is not a sneak attack because he knows where I am.
Oh no, he knows.
Yeah, I figured.
He knows right where you are.
Yeah. Well, that's somewhat disappointing with a whopping 6 points of damage.
Ooh. That's going to hurt when he puts the VCP on.
Yeah.
It skims off his arm, leaving a cut. Not as powerful as the last one, but nevertheless, it often takes many strikes to bring down such a enormous creature. That was at 5-6. Oh, 5.
Also
Tuctrin,
yeah.
Tuctrin and
Okay.
Tarkus. So Tarkus and Tuctrin run in. Tarkus quickly outpaces Tuctrin. Tarkus, go first.
Yep.
I was about to say the same thing, to be honest.
Yeah, I was
My
going to
legs are
say,
longer.
yeah. Same.
I mean, if you both have the same initiative, Tarkus is going to go first. Because you just got to get there. So you're attacking the one with the pot. So now this guy is covered in burning oil. You're not in any danger of it getting on you unless you, like, literally hug him. But you can see, I mean, he is a mutated monstrosity. Because you're charging now at the elephant.
He's turned into an elephant.
Yeah, he turned into an elephant mid-charge. So
AC 5.
It's the elephant giant instead of the elephant man.
Tarkus is just thrown off by the horrific monstrosity in front of him. And it steps to the side at the last moment as it's sort of chasing after its own trunk. All right, Tuctrin. Tuctrin finally catches up.
Yeah. Okay.
Swings
So
back his many axes.
I get 4 attacks now and 1 at the end of the round.
Yep.
Nice.
So that is a. Oh, I might have missed. Hold on. That's
No,
4.
I
That's
lied.
14. I hit an AC -1.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I might have missed.
I don't know what their ACs are.
I know, but come on, they're just hill giants. You guys are so
Okay.
at this
We don't.
point.
I
Come
mean,
on.
that thing's an elephant now. We don't know what it is.
So all
I
right,
busted.
I didn't roll any worse than that on the 4. I just rolled all 4 because it just made it quicker.
Yeah, that's fine, of course.
And then let's see,
For some reason, I'm kind of reminded of
5,
Blade Barrier right now.
11, yeah, 13,
Yeah,
19,
a bit like that.
18. Okay, hold on, I'm mathing.
Biddim.
Plus 53 damage.
Nice.
Is that all?
That's it. Just 53.
Well, you have to describe your kill because I can't possibly.
I barrel into it, and because it's a giant and I hate giants, I basically just do like, you ever seen Sonic the Hedgehog do his roll? Like I just take
Yes.
both axes out and just do like the spin flip, like fastball special Wolverine style, just chop, and just blender through him. Just kind of cut him off.
Cheers to Tuctrin, doing 51 damage. How much did Grey Ash do?
About 56. I think it was, or 55.
Yeah, he did 56. I did 53. Yeah.
All right. Well,
111 damage and 1.
Well, we're high level.
yeah. I've seen a character at this level do 160 damage in one round by himself. He was a psionicist gladiator.
Oof.
And it was a fucking
You just don't allow
blender.
psionics.
That's
Don't do
not
that.
more.
No, it was a dark
There's nothing
side
wrong with
blender.
psionics, okay?
I adore psionics.
Psionics are fine if everybody has psionics. Psionics are not fine if not everybody has psionics. All right, so I mean, the blood has been spilled everywhere. Let's keep on moving here. That was at 5. Sorry, I got a little distracted from that bloodbath. That was at 5, 6, 7. Who else is left? Them.
They don't need to go.
Them and me.
Strangely, yes. Strangely, the one of them has not even taken in a single injury. So, let's see here. We've got one at the back who has pulled this spear / club out of the ground. Has put a big smile comes at on his face. Surprisingly, at the death of the alpha, or maybe not so surprisingly, since he was just recently backhanded, being the second biggest one, the realization seems to dawn on his dim-witted face that he is now, or he has the chance to be the leader now. He throws the spear at the bowling ball dwarf who just cut down his companion. Let's see here. Right, that's an awful roll.
He also gets -4 to hit because he's a giant and I'm a dwarf.
And I think they're all cursed too.
So.
Yeah, he's also cursed.
Yeah. The spear goes wild, way overhead.
Nice.
Fishes off into the forest beyond.
Does Roland have the opportunity to catch it because he can't catch anything else now that the other one's dead?
But the alpha, who is still there, he raises the cage and he looks at Roland. I mean, he looks at the devastation around. He sees his group moving. He says, "This is my home!" And only Zoran can hear that, but it is translated in Zoran's mind. And the cage goes flying at Roland. So go ahead and make a tumbling check to try to catch it.
Okay then. So I'm over in the dice box. 1d20. A 13. I pass by 2 if it's dex.
Okay. All right. So all of you see Roland leaps to the side as this cage is coming, and he just grabs it out of the air. And I mean, Roland's strength is legendary, and his really care for his body in any sort of way is also legendary in the lack of it. So he goes tumbling to the ground, spinning around on his back, but he keeps the cage above him. The humans inside do flop around a little bit, but they seem really no worse for wear. No permanent damage, you'd say.
Cool. I try and slide it down, just to jump onto the ground, so to say.
Perfect. All right. Well, that was disappointing. And that's the end of the round. So, Zoran, go first with your bow shots. It's 3?
2 this time.
Okay.
And the lowest one is AC -2. Does that hit?
Oh, yes.
Okay, then the other one definitely does. And 16 total between the 2 shots.
All right. Nothing in my head. But
And
yes, as he...
In Giant, I tell him very politely, your nose is shiny.
He actually puts his hand up towards his nose and it comes down filled with blood. And he just wipes the blood on his face like that. You just see this long handprint go down his, he's got this sort of poorly tanned hides hanging from his shoulder, but just now there's this like bloody handprint running down his body, and yeah, I mean he doesn't have another turn. All right, other end of the round actions. Does Truction gets one more attack here at the end of the round?
If there's anything close enough to that I can get to.
Yeah, I was
I had to
gonna
move up to that.
say.
So I doubt it because I had to move because my movement. I had to move all the way up to get to that one guy.
Sorry, we can pick him up and throw
Yeah,
him.
that's actually probably true. You probably don't have enough.
Yeah, I wouldn't think I would because I was. Yeah,
cast
that's
the
fine.
spell last time, so you weren't really like. Yeah, you're probably true.
Yeah, because I started all the way back by Grey Ash and had to run all the way up.
Now,
So, yeah.
Tarkus though, does Tarkus have any more attacks? It's got to. He's 7th
No.
level. Right? He's 7th level.
Yeah, I get 3 every 2. So
Okay. Well, then this is the second round. You attacked last time. No, did you
I
not?
didn't attack
No.
with the sword. I cast the spell.
That's right. I keep forgetting that. Keep thinking that he attacked. My bad. All right. So let's get to the next round of declarations. There is still 2 giants remain, including the alpha, pelted with numerous arrows, scarred with magic missiles. No, not magic missiles. That's wrong. Nevertheless, injured, but still determined. Actually, probably I should roll. Okay. Yeah, still determined. So why don't we
Are
go
you sure they
at this
cursed?
time, and we'll start with David. What's Greyaf going to do? You're muted.
Is there 2 of them or 1.5 of them?
There's 1.5. One, the you can see that the alpha is pretty injured. The other one, however, has not even been touched.
How many days travel have we got left? Would you say between us and the town where we go in?
How many more days of travel?
Yeah.
4. It's 5 days to get there.
We don't
Okay,
just start
then
it.
I'm not. There's no point me holding back on magic. I'm gonna cast a spell on the one that hasn't been hurt yet.
Do it. All right. And what about Tarkus?
I think Tarkus is just going to swing some more sword. I haven't really got anything useful for the moment. So yeah, just more swordplay.
Okay. And Zoran,
Wang, pew, pew, pew.
Roland,
Rah! Bend bars and let the prisoners out.
yeah, and I'll give you. Well, I mean, your percentage is mega high anyway, but you're probably going to do that. And Tuctrin, does he continue to wield the blades like some?
Yes, because I only get 3 rounds after I cast it to use it.
Oh wow!
So, yeah.
It is
Yeah,
pretty
doesn't last
powerful,
long.
So. Yeah.
Well, that and it can affect up to like 8 other dwarves with me.
Nice.
So yeah,
Once Tuctrin gets followers, oof.
right.
Front rank against the giant army.
Well, you did way too good, Dom, last time, so I know you're due.
Okay.
Much
All
for
right.
all from grace.
Okay, let's do it.
Problem is, giants are super slow. So,
Okay.
like,
That's a
Yeah.
6. That is a 6.
Okay.
So middle of the road, I'll still take it. It's getting worse, but it's not terrible.
6.
We forgive you.
But the DM's going to roll a 10 anyway.
I rolled a 9. I hate it. It's 9 initiative modifier too, because they're huge. So they're super slow. I shouldn't be telling you guys that, but
Most of us know it,
yeah.
but you're right.
So
Thanks, Dom.
the Tuctrin roars, and inspires you guys to move faster once again than your enemies. And got a 6 on the die, so 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
Me again.
Oh, Ben
No,
Bard.
not me.
Okay, so we'll
Both of
start
us.
with Grash.
Okay. I begin chanting, and the fire that was heating up the pot starts spinning and spinning into a fine point almost, and just bends and shoots towards the uninjured giant.
Amazing.
Wow.
Was a 10, no change. So I need more d6. 7, 8.
I have 6 if you want to borrow them.
Next session, I'm going to be introducing a new rule. It's going to be called mega damage.
Yay, rift!
27 fire damage.
Does he save?
No save.
Oh.
No save for this one. Just 27.
Blap.
All right.
So as the fire burns into him.
You begin to see that your powers as a group are far superior to 3 giants at this point in your career, especially when you have the upper hand of an ambush. Go ahead, Tarkus.
Oh, mine's next initiative. So at
Same.
10.
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Yeah.
I'm on
Who else?
9 with Ben Bard.
Mine is Ben Bars. Okay.
So, against what? Is it a door or a bar or what?
Ben Bars. It says Ben Bars lift gates, right? You have a percentage?
Yeah, I do. I didn't write it down there. Or plus 5, 18 and 16. I mean, 18 and 16 for normal doors.
I can get it really quick.
Go on then.
This is chaotic for you guys.
Yeah, I do have that. I just I love you, brother. You're so I love you. All right, let's see here. Let's see. What's your frost giant, right?
23, yeah.
Oh, 23 cloud giant. Okay, so that's
23.
Ben Bars lift gates is 90%.
Nice. Wow.
33?
Roland just rips the bars apart, quickly creating a gaping hole. Basically rips off the front gate, the front opening of it, right?
And drag them out.
And pull them out. Begins to pull them out. There's one over each shoulder. All right, or whatever you want to do. You can just also just like toss them to the giants if you want. As
I know when my team's got it covered.
I've seen this party use NPCs as bait before.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Shame JB didn't stick around. We could have used him as bait.
Oh, Jer. That was at 5. That was at 4.
9.
9. What am I talking about?
We'll help you, Bob. We'll help you.
Plus
We're
3.
with you.
9, 10. So Tarkus and Zoran. So Zoran first.
All right.
And me, but I'll go last.
And Tuxtron, yeah.
I'm going to shoot the one that thinks he's in charge now.
Okay. Well, that's still the alpha. I was speaking, but that's okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. That is going to be AC -2. Yes, good.
Yes.
That hit last time. Alrighty then. And for 7 points.
7 points.
Yep, we'll do
See
more
him
at the end.
stagger momentarily down to one knee. As you hit him in the back of the thigh, falls to one knee, and you almost think he might not push himself back up, but he does. Determined as alpha, but you can see his eyes now darting down the far corridors to see if there's a route to escape.
He's beginning to keep going.
Tarkus.
Raw.
Okay. Time to deal with the elephant in the room.
That one's actually dead.
Oh, okay. Then the other
Killed
one.
me. Sorry.
2, 3.
Good job,
-4.
What's that?
-4.
Oh, there you go.
Splish.
7 damage.
Well, go ahead and describe your kill. This is the alpha.
Raw.
Oh.
He will not escape Ironius's justice, apparently.
Well, like I said, I was going for his bloody ankles, so I just carved through one of his legs at the knee, watch him tumble over, and I jump up and stick my sword straight through his eye.
Wow.
He's definitely seen better days. And Tuktrin, the one remaining. He's pulled another log spear from the ground. He sees his alpha fall.
There he goes.
And what might have brought him glee before now brings him worry, because he is the only one that remains. And they've done little to stop JB's Jolly Bandits thus far.
Well, he's going to join the rest of them. That's the plan.
Go for it.
You watch it. A group will turn up at some point with like a gnome that looks like
Okay.
Tuktrin, a priest that looks a bit like
So
somebody that looks a bit like me that's called Robin instead of Raven.
So my bad dice luck has returned.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Sorry.
Right. So this is what you're waiting on. So my first 2 attacks hit because it was an 18 and a 17. So I'm going to roll those first, and then we'll get to the bad stuff.
Uh-oh.
How many axes of his 6 did he throw across the fucking clearing?
All right. So 26 damage.
Okay, that's the good part. That's pretty good.
That's the good part.
Everything's fine, Tom. Everything's fine. You're going to be fine.
My third attack was a 2 on the die, which gives me an AC of 4.
Nope.
And I didn't think that hit. Right. Okay. So my fourth attack was a 1.
Oh, yeah.
So 18, 17, 2, 1.
Wow, that turned quickly.
It did. It
Dice
really
Karma
did.
just like was like, "Hey, you enjoying this? You like this? You like this
Yeah,
little Dom? How's
exactly.
this feel?" And then it was like, "Okay, well now it's time to fuck you." All right, so there we go. As the axe goes flying from Tuktrin's hand, we'll have to figure out which one of the 2 axes, because I'm sure you didn't tie. Did you tie dice to?
Yeah, I did. So my first 2 main hand, 2 offhand. There's an offhand at the end of the round. It's an offhand axe.
Okay.
Chance to use the grenade.
Not holy symbol.
So it's my regular +2 axe that I found in the dungeon.
Just the +2 axe. So yeah, that one. I remember you found it on the dwarfs. I think you found it on the dwarves right before you fought
Exactly.
Zuktmoy. All right, so the axe, the 2 attacks, though, they do chop deeply into this creature who's now holding the spear in front of him as more of a thing to deflect off the never-ending cascade of fire and blood and metal, steel that seems to be unleashed upon him and his companions. Does anybody else have... Oh, Roland has broke open the door. Tarkus. So he has an attack.
But my enemy's
Didn't kill the dwarfs, man. I knew they were totally capable.
If I can travel and use my extra attack, yeah, I can still attack.
At the end of the at the end of the round, yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the round.
Yeah, he goes running.
Probably wise.
Tarkus goes chasing.
Yeah, I was gonna say anybody that got an end of the round attack.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, Tarkus gets an attack of opportunity
Go for it.
because Tarkus has on a remaining attack and he's in melee, active melee. So Tarkus gets an attack right now, and so does Tuktrin.
Go for it, bro.
Does Tuktrin still have a main hand attack left?
No. So the last attack at the end of the round, because I'm dual wielding, is an offhand attack. And the offhand attack is at the end of the round. So I mean, I have an offhand attack, but
You can punch him if you want.
yeah,
Don't you get
that's
a +2 on an opportunity attack?
I don't think so.
Because they
Maybe
just
if
turn
you're
and
attacking
run.
him from behind. Yeah, he's just running, so you would get an attack from behind. So that's a +2. Yeah.
That's still a
But you
lot.
have to have attacks. So if you've done
Yeah.
other actions, you don't have them. And if you've used all your attacks, you don't have them. So if you cast a spell, for example.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so Zorn
Next round.
attacks, and then Tarkus will get attacks. But in this case, actually, Tarkus goes first because this is technically an attack of opportunity. Zoran, I don't think is getting attacks of opportunity. I think Zoran's just getting attacks.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Tarkus. Go ahead. Luke.
I already rolled. I rolled a 2 on the die, so
Oh,
even
geez.
with as many
Luke,
bonuses you could
you know what?
possibly give me.
I would feel bad for you, but you were taunting me before this game. I would feel bad for you. All right, Zoran.
All right. I don't suppose that with him fleeing that this is
Oh, yeah.
backstab. It is.
It's not a backstab, but you do get the +2. He's running from behind. You see, you're up above too. So actually, you have the. We probably should have been giving you the on higher grounds.
I mean, can you really get higher ground over giants?
That's a good
Could
point.
give advantage.
He's on 30. She's 30 feet up. He does have higher.
Could give
Okay,
advantage.
They're between 16 and 20 feet. So she's 30 feet up. So she's higher than their reach.
Yeah, that's a plus
okay.
one.
One of these I'm pretty sure missed. The lowest one's AC 2.
You're fine.
Really, that hit?
AC 3.
Oh, well, all right then. Okay, so I'm not getting the backstab damage bonus, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, I thought not. All right, so all 3 shots hit. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 8 is 21, plus 9, 30 points total over 3 arrows.
Nice.
Yeah, tell us what that looks like, Amanda.
The placement is just tiny. Just pick, 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 right in, like throwing darts. Right in the shoulder blades.
And he goes stumbling forward, crashing to the ground. As he does, there's like maybe a waist high to you guys rock. So about the size of his head on the ground. And in fact, his head makes contact with it. And you hear this crunching sound.
Yay,
Neck
splat.
breaks.
Which
Well, if the combat's done, I'm going to return to the
Please.
surviving
Help
humans.
me.
And
Help us. Please help us. You hear from the cage. Help me. Please help us.
So
One
Roland
guy's
already,
like, oh.
yeah,
He's
Roland
putting his tongue
destroyed
under his
one
mouth.
cage, and the other one is still intact. Is that correct?
Yeah, the other one's more like a cell. You can
Yeah.
you can see like they're kind of like the people are so feeble. They have like no energy. Like they couldn't even run away, really. In fact, you can confirm that because the giant had pulled out 2 of the stakes. And there were gaping holes in the wall that they could move through. And they're kind of crawling / moving towards it. Some are starting to like pull themselves through. But they're like crawling or
desperate
like
people, man.
so weak. They probably haven't been fed in forever.
Tarkus will go over and start throwing around some healing and some magic and heal some of them up.
The words of encouragement. Oh, you're
Yeah.
not going to die. Don't worry. That's as very good as I can. At least you
Reassure
have a-
them, pick them up, get them out.
Yeah, you start like healing them and like giving them
How many of them
water
are
and
there?
food. You start giving them water and food, and you can start to see the life begin to return into their eyes, and like
Oh, yeah.
for those of you of good persuasion or who just don't believe that people should be held in slavery and eaten, you start to maybe feel a little sense of warmth and accomplishment. But you might also notice that the dungeon master has not ended the action music, not because he has forgotten, but because there is more action to happen.
I was
If
about
you
to say.
could, if you could all please roll for me a perception check.
Oh dear. Observation?
No, this would be perception. This
Okay.
is sort of like a passive thing.
Pass.
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
A 1?
Nailed it. Right on.
The only one that hasn't done one yet is
Roland
Gygax.
rolled a 1. That is just like the most perfect thing that could be.
One.
You hear. You're all kind of. Shh, shh, wait, you hear that? And the folks that you've been helping, you quiet them down. And you hear distantly the sounds of men and the sounds of giants.
Hmm.
A battle back to the east from where your boat and your men are.
Yep.
And you hear, and Roland, whose ears perk up to the ultimate, perhaps he hears a scream from his wife, Lavinia.
Yeah,
Lavina, as she screams, you can hear her scream Roland's name out. It comes out on the wind. Whoa.
I zoom towards the boat.
Yeah.
All right. So, the boat is, and you can run back to it in 3 rounds,
Mm-hmm.
or you can try to sprint back to it
Yeah.
and get there in 2 rounds. But you're gonna have to make dex checks. You're gonna make a dex check each round to avoid falling, potentially hurting yourself.
I run without any regard for my own safety, so I don't use my shield or anything, and I just sprint like Usain Bolt.
Yep. Sprinting. Sprinting right along with.
David is muted, so
As a bag, I was.
Is it more than 270 yards away?
yeah,
Which is what, like 800 feet?
900 yards.
900,
Oh, okay.
927, 2,700 feet.
Unfortunate.
Arcus will stick behind, look after these guys, make sure that
No,
they're
wait a
all-
second. No, not 900, 500. My mistake. Because remember we had the whole debate
Mhm.
between meters and
Wait,
yards.
1,000 yards on, just 10% in
Yards?
it, so you could get away
Close,
with just
yeah.
conversion.
Yeah, it's 500. It's 500
Yards or feet?
500 yards.
Sorry.
yards.
500 yards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1,500 feet. Now, what's Tectrin going to do? Because his legs don't move quite as quickly as. Well, they
Yeah,
move quickly. They just don't take. They don't just go as far every rotation.
Yeah, so I'm just as normal. I'm just going to kind of bring up the rear. And
Sonic was
I'm
a
not-
poor metaphor.
Yeah. Well, dwarves do their best work from behind. So, anyways,
If only it was downhill.
if only it was downhill, but it's not. So I'm not going to sprint because even if I do, I'm still going to be so far behind.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go at a normal pace to make sure I get there. Also, make sure we're not going to get ambushed, snuck from behind, anything like that.
And what are you guys going to do with the refugees that are the people that you saved?
I forgot
Tarkus
about
is going to hang out, make sure that they're okay for a couple of rounds, and then I'll follow up with the rest of the team.
Okay. I mean, you feel like they could walk, but they're gonna be moving slow. I mean, it'll take
I'm
them.
still going to need instructions on when to
You're
follow
talking
and stuff to be safe.
It'll probably take them an hour. You know, to be honest with you, it'd probably take an hour. for that
That's fine. Just spend a couple of rounds healing them, instructing them, and then I'll follow up on everybody else. So I'll only be 2 to 3 rounds behind the rest of the team anyway.
All
I might
right.
actually get there at the same time as Tuktron.
Roland and Zoran. Similar, very, very different in their way. One a stocky old mercenary warrior, lord of a small but
Picking his
ever
way
growing
past
realm.
bushes,
And
twinkling
Zoran,
his
the
eye.
forest ranger, half elf, moving through the forest as they each do. Roland more plunging, Zoran more dashing. So why don't you both need to make, well, for each round you have to make a dexterity check.
Okay.
519.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Yeah, Zoran's probably gonna do just fine.
Dex check. Ooh, 12. That's
Good, you made it. Right, you have a 15, right?
Right.
Roland's got 15. All right, so Zoran, Roland, if you all see them move into the forest. I mean, they're gone. And what's Grash that first round?
Can I cast enlarge on Roland as he runs away?
Sure. Well, wait a second. Whoa, hold on.
Range is 5 yards per level, so.
Oh yeah, if it's a range, then for sure you can do it.
Yeah.
If you had to touch him, I would say no, because Roland, as soon as he heard his wife, I mean, he would not be like, yeah, get that spell on me, you know?
Yeah. So we. What was it, 9?
I would say that's going to make Roland's strides longer, but the path more obstructed in a way. So it's going to kind of even out.
140. Is there maximum size? Oh, 160. Yeah, so it becomes 140% is normal size.
What? 140% bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's more than double his size then.
Yeah.
No, double would be 200% plus.
No,
So
I
it's
think
an
it is because it's like 10% more per.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10% per. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 10% more, so it's 140% more is what the calculation ends up being.
So
no, it sounds weird like when you put it together like that, but I'm pretty sure that's how the spell works.
Yeah, it's not multiplied by 1.4. It's like 140% more.
All right.
6'2" Roland is.
Wow.
Not anymore.
Roland's like a hill. I mean, he's as big as a hill giant now. I mean, to be honest with you. But Roland looks way better though. I mean, God, like he looks more like a ancient depiction of some sort of like rugged warrior god. You know what I mean? Where like they're like these oversized human beings that roam some great like mythical castles in mountains, distant and dangerous. Anyway, so the
oversized.
So Grey Ash casts Enlarge on Roland as he is moving away. Roland is like getting smaller and smaller and smaller as he's running away, and then all of a sudden he gets way bigger, and then he gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller again.
So you're doing the 140% more damage now with the,
Can I see above the trees,
damage size.
What?
Can I see any more above the trees or better in that way?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just curious. I don't know.
You're moving at you're not really. You're not really. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make another perception check for me. I mean, you just rolled a 1, which is why you heard the voice. But
19.
Oh, that's not so good. You're just too focused on getting to your wife, Lavina. She's just all you can think of. Tuktrin is moving at a normal pace. Grey Ash sees him running off. Tarkus is healing everybody up. Luke, why don't you go ahead and XP mine yourself 3 healing proficiencies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, use some bandages and stuff like that. You can cast some spells too. I'll say that there's another 3 that could use magical healing. Like you're afraid they might die, because they're just so they've got like open sores that are like, bleeding and pussy and stuff like that,
The cure light.
From total malnutrition.
Yeah, I can throw some cure lights around. I've got plenty.
Perfect, man.
XP mining, dude. XP mining. All right, so that takes us through round 1. The round 2. Roland, Zoran, let's do those dex checks.
219.
15 on the number.
Good, okay. Both of you, man. Zoran is like cutting through the forest.
I mean, this is what I do.
I know. This is like
I'm in my
fun.
natural habitat.
Now, actually, this whole Overland G1-3 adventure is pretty much perfect for Zoran. And then the drow favorite enemy will switch over on the other end of it, so it works both ways. All right, so did Grey Ash want to do anything?
I'm just gonna be jogging to catch up because any spell for movement like stuns me afterwards, so it's not much use of it. Doesn't get me all the way.
Right,
So
right.
Trying to catch up.
Do you have Dimension Door yet?
That's the one I'm on about. Yeah, you're stunned
Yeah.
for a round after you use it.
Yeah, and it only moves you like a few hundred yards or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking earlier.
Yeah,
Not bad through objects. I think you can get through solid walls and stuff with it. It's pretty good.
all right. So,
I'm not sure.
use the move, and Zoran and Roland don't really see anything.
Damn it.
Rob, when we get there, I'm specifically not going to break cover on the edge of the tree line. I'm going to stop before we break out so that I can hopefully stay hidden and get a couple of shots off before they know where I am, just so you know. I'm not going to go flying out like into the middle of the battle without knowing what the hell's going on.
All
I
right.
do. I run out like a crazy fucking Athandator.
I would expect nothing less.
All right. So, I'll say because Zoran did so well on the dexterity check that Zoran is basically like leaping from tree to tree and moving like through the grasses and the grounds and the stones and everything like that. And Zoran approaches like at sort of the optimized angle. And also Zoran was the one who tracked you guys here, so he knew the terrain really well. Roland was just going like fuck it all. But both of you are able to see really well as you approach because Roland is a giant and Zoran is a master of the forest. So you see a horrific sight. The little like bank beachy area where there's the shore boat that you had, the little rowboat that you had your group had come on with.
Yeah.
It's, over to the side where you put it, like you had pulled it up on the land.
Bang. Yeah.
And you can see that the guard's boat has been moved and moored maybe 5 to 10 feet off of the edge of the riverbank. And where it's moored, you can see that there are 2 guards and they have bows. Both of them have crossbows. And they're, loading up and they're firing at these 2 massive giants.
Oh.
Both likely bigger. Definitely bigger than what you had presumed was an alpha before. But not an alpha. Not like these. These massive Neanderthal beasts possess a different kind of dark cunning in their eyes. One of them is fighting off 2 of your men, roaring, laughing, as he is surrounded by 4 dead guards. Roland's guards. Absolutely pummeled and just destroyed. Crushed bodies around him. 4 dead. These other 2 of Roland's men are fighting off one of the giants the best that they can. Backing up, trying to deflect away the giants. Trying not to basically die. Trying to use some of the techniques that Roland had shown them about tumbling. But to your horror, you see the other giant has moved into the water, the 5 to 10 feet of the water, and is moving towards the boat. And you see not too much further out into the water, anchored there, is not only your boat, the water lily, but you can see as you're kind of moving in, Lavina just screaming. And the two guards, standing nearby her cousin behind her, out there in the water, as the giant looks to take hold of this boat that would give him access potentially to Roland's wife. All right, so you're there now. That's the scene. Let us do some declarations. Roland and Zoran. Roland is running in like a fucking maniac, is what he said. A Neanderthal, right? But now that you know the scene, Roland, Chris, what was precisely how is Roland approaching?
I leap through the air and grab him by the throat and hold him down in the water and suffocate him to death.
That sounds perfect. And then what about Zoran?
I'm gonna trust that Roland's got that one covered, at least until I see otherwise. So I'm gonna focus all of my fire on the other one.
Awesome. Guys, can you just fucking envision this like in real? Like Zoran rushing in, like this is fucking, just awesome shit. Firing arrows, rolling a 15-foot fucking tall Roland like mega warrior, this black fucking raven cloak just billowing in the wind behind him, coming down, fighting giant to giant, like in the water. Oh, just amazing. All right, so
Watching through.
I'm gonna let you guys, one of you two, roll initiative.
Go for it, Chris.
Right, D10. So I declare like grapple, wherever it is.
Yeah,
melee, like physical.
Hand to hand.
It's a 7.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Them's the breaks.
Fair enough.
Okay, so a little bit better here.
Time for the Talos battle.
Right, so
Ray
you rolled a
Harryhausen
7.
Special effect in the first movie of this scene.
All right, so that you rolled a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Yeah, 10 is Roland. So Roland rushes up and you see the giant like he kind of looks up like, at giant Roland, basically. So go ahead and roll to attack, to grab him.
So it's a grappling attack, however that works. How are you going to do it?
Well, really, technically, this would happen over multiple rounds. Round 1 would be you get the grapple, and you have your hands around his neck, and he is grappled around the neck. So he can't do anything until he breaks the grapple, right? And then the next round, you would then push his head underwater, would be like, you would maintain the grapple and push his head underwater.
However you want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how the rules have it, kind of.
So
but grappling has never been really well defined in 2nd edition. It's never been defined good.
It's never defined, period. It just
no,
always
there's
sucks.
been like 4 or 5 different versions. So basically, go with that one then. Do 20. Whoa, it's off the table. A 10. Whoa. 10
Oh, that's going to be good enough. Yeah.
plus 5 is 15. Then I've got acrobatics, 16. So that's a natural hit. Hang on, I've got Thaco, 12. So minus 4. That's without using magical weapons.
That's amazing. Yeah, you got him for sure, of course.
Then doesn't he get to resist or some shit? I don't know.
No.
But yeah, I definitely want to grab him.
You have him grappled. You've got him around the neck. Like, and he's like looking at you, he's turned around, like, halfway turned around, and you've got him like sort of, like around the neck, but like sort of around from the side almost, like started to turn around.
Yeah.
And then that was at 9. No, 10. That was at 10. 11.
11.
Zoran. God damn it. I have a 12. I was just hoping maybe at one point to finally win some fucking initiative.
No, thank you.
At least I separated
I'm still
the
in the tree line. Surely I get backstabbed.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. AC. Let's see here.
That's that.
I made this chart to help me. It should be helping me. AC -7. There we go.
It should be helping me.
You might
This
hit.
is such a nerd thing because I would have to calculate it out too, even though I know for sure it hits. Like you just like it needs to happen.
So then 6, 7, 8. So 15, 16, 19 points worth of damage on the first arrow.
Roars as kind of like tries to reach back for because its back is essentially to you. He's like like literally his back, and he's like looking around, and kind of sees you moving to the tree edge. What? Yes.
Question: is this considered the same combat or a different combat for the purposes of resetting our staggered attacks per round?
New.
If you get 3 every 2 or 5 every 3.
This would be a
Okay.
new combat. This is a different combat.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
All right. And then so that was the one shot there, and then it's their turn. So
yeah,
the one reaches back, but he kind of like sees Zoran, and he turns and he kind of like gives a smile, and he looks like darkly down over his like I said, he's got these sort of sharper features, more intellect you see behind his eyes, and he looks across at Zoran and sees him enter, and a smile comes on his face, almost like finally a challenge sort of look on his face. Finally, some fun to truly be had.
I did
But then he
sign
looks
up for a challenge.
Then he looks away a little bit. He looks away, and he just brings his he's got this stone axe in his hand, and he just brings it down onto one of the guards that's standing in front of him. Just sort of like a butcher, like not even no emotion, no grand roar, nothing like that. He just chops the man down dead at his feet as if he was nothing
on the block.
He falls down to the ground. You hear the armor clank. He doesn't even really the guard doesn't even have time to scream. He's just crushed beneath the stone axe in the head. He falls to the ground dead. Roland catches a quick glimpse and didn't get a look at his face in that moment, but he wonders which of his men has fallen. He'd come to know each and every one of them. That they had come to his keep to act in his service. And then the one that Roland has by the throat reaches up and he grabs a hold of Roland's arms that are around him. He turns around, he grabs a hold of them, and he just starts like grunting and pushing to try to open Roland's hands and get them away. I believe in order to do this, he has to make a roll to hit you now. I believe that's how it works.
It's not like opposing strength check.
I think
It was an opposing strength check.
Is it opposing strength after the grapple's sustained?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do it.
3.
Giant strength versus other different giant strength. All right, so
23.
Hill versus Cloud, isn't it?
So it's 23 versus 19. Yeah.
So that's it then. So it's usually the matrix.
So he essentially has a -4 penalty, or he would get a
-20%.
a +4 to yeah. Let's just roll.
So what do I roll?
So you roll a strength check, and you see how much you make it by. Strength check, and he sees how much he makes it by.
But if I've got 23 strength, what dice do I roll?
You still roll a 20.
Still roll a d20, right? A 12.
Oh, I rolled a 3 for him.
So I pass
So
by
he wins the strength
my.
check.
11. I pass by.
Yeah, he passed by 16. So
Okay.
he grabs the arms and he turns and he just looks right into Roland's eyes. And it's just this big smile comes across his face and his eyes go wide. And in Giant, he says something that Roland probably doesn't understand, but he says, Roland. And he just snaps the arms away. And Roland's just, kind of staggers back a bit.
Headbutts Roland.
He unfortunately doesn't get an attack. He's just escaping the grapple.
Oh, phew, thank God for that.
Yeah, that's the way it works. When you're
dreams
grappled,
do
you
me.
can't do anything else. So, all right. So that was
That's a
Bill
bit.
Giant's turn. So we're at end of the round actions.
Yay!
Roland gets another attack because he gets 2 attacks every round in melee, even as a non-specialized fighter, right?
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
No, wait.
I forgot.
No, is that just for specialization? He gets 3 every 2 now without specialization, right? At 7th
Yeah.
level? I think that's right. Next round he would get 2. All right, Zorn.
Does AC1 hit with these being different? I don't know.
AC1 does hit.
AC1 does hit. All right then. So
Sweet.
it's going to be 2 arrows into Mr. Cranky Pants. And that's going to be 6 and 7 is 13 points total.
Cranky Pants.
Mr. Cranky Pants.
To you.
He takes another shot. And he kind of staggers back. Or he takes like a half step back. And then he just grabs, there's arrows in his leg. Just reaches down and he just grabs the arrow out of his leg and he looks at the blood on it and he looks at Zoran and he goes and his brow furrows and he just throws it to the ground. And that was it for that round, right? Okay, so that is the first round of combat, right?
Yeah.
So that means that it's been 3 rounds now. Grash began running. He started 1 round late because Roland
Because he cast.
he cast the spell.
Yeah.
So this is the 4th round now overall. And Grayash's final round of running before he will be there. Patrin has 2 more rounds after that.
Bless him.
Tarkus will leave in probably this round or next round. But if Tarkus has got the boots, Tarkus can do full sprint without hindrance or fear of tripping.
Nice.
That's right, the boots of Farlang.
Yeah, because I'm the alignment that gets sure-footed with them.
It's such a great item if you're a follower of Farlang. It's amazing. It has all these extra
yeah.
But nobody worships fucking Farlang. I never
Well,
even heard of the guy.
Just being neutral good gets you a bonus.
Yeah. All right, so let's get the declarations again. Zoran.
All the arrows into
All the arrows.
one guy. Yep.
And Roland.
Well, I've got my ring on, which gives me bonus in water and stuff, and that's what I'm trying to get an advantage over him. So, like,
The water's just not deep enough here.
exactly,
not deep
that's what I'm trying
enough.
to get him down into the water. So I'll try a trip and a sweep. I'll try and trip him.
I couldn't find that song. Would you like to try a different request?
Alexa off.
Yes. I would like a different song, please. Did your Alexa have an American accent?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'll try to trip him over or, like, lock him again.
All right.
Whichever you rules the best.
Amanda, why don't you roll initiative for this round?
Oh, goody, 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 goody. God's help us. 5. Could be worse.
That's not so
Could be
bad.
better. Yeah.
Oh.
See, my tactic is to avoid direct hand-to-hand because I'm going to take giant damage.
All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Roland.
Yeah. What are we doing? A strength check, or is he broke free?
He's broken free.
Right, have him again then.
And he's like, you know, he's like moving around, you know, he's like got his hands out. So you're gonna try to get him? Try to grab him? All right.
15.
You grab him.
Yeah.
Grappling.
Funny.
So fun.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, like you're saying, like the Battle of Spock.
Yes. All right. And Zoran will go before them. They go on 11.
All right. One shot this time. Is an AC -4. Yes. And for 9 points.
All right. Slowly whittling him down.
Yes.
This is fun. I hold them lots and you shoot them. It's great.
Wow.
So the giant who Zoran is peppering with arrows. It's hitting the shoulder, and he looks down and he's angry. He sweeps his arm at the warrior, one of Roland's, and misses. The man takes a leap backwards, perhaps distracted by the multiple attacks of Zoran. The arm goes wild, or the axe goes wild, and over the man's head as he ducks down.
That's a lucky day.
Dumps back. And
lucky day.
And the other one tries to break the grapple. Let's do another strength check. D20.
6.
And he does not break the grapple. And we're now at the end of the round. Roland, you can try to drown him. You have a second attack this round.
Hold it, yeah. Hold him fucking down under the water.
Well, you gotta you have to you got the grapple. I think you. How does this work?
It's
It doesn't work.
I would believe that you've got to maneuver him into another position, so you've got to outstrength him again.
I think it's another strength check. I mean, it sounds so weird, but I do think it's another strength.
You've got to overpower him and maneuver him.
All right, he made it by 9.
A 19.
Oh,
made it 4.
4.
So, man thrashing about.
And he's like, you know, he goes down to one knee, but he's still getting choked, but he's keeping himself up. You know, the water's like maybe 5 feet deep at the steepest spot right next to the boat. Oh, you know what I've been forgetting to do? The men with the crossbows take shots at the man who's Roland is trying to choke. Oh man, he's being held too, so pew pew! A couple of crossbow bolts go into this guy.
Yay!
How fun.
Go on, little guys. I shall buy you beer.
Called shots are -4 usually, correct?
Yeah.
Called shots are -4, unless it's like I want to shoot him in the eyeball, then it's a -8.
You know, I am.
Can you do multi-string?
I'm gonna give it a shot. I've got 3 shots for this end of the round. I'm gonna take 2 of them as called shots and 1 of them as a not called shot.
Okay.
So I'll do the 2 called shots, and I'm putting 1 arrow into each eyeball.
Oh, I love it. That's crazy.
Yep, I'll roll the not called shot separately since it doesn't have the. Yeah. And I think even with the -8, we are in power here.
Blinding shot.
6 would be AC4. No, not AC4, AC2.
Unfortunately, it's AC1.
Okay, then the one misses, but the other one hits. So
Left or right, I pick one.
right. And then so that'll be 6, 7, 8, 9 points directly to the eyeball. And then the third not called shot is gonna be AC1.
Ping.
All right. And that one is going to be another 5 points.
Nice round for the players.
So he's
We're
at least
winning.
blinded in one eye.
And he goes, "Ah!" That finally gets a rise out of him. He goes, and he's just like screaming in like anger and rage and pain.
I'm just gonna slide behind a tree.
Yeah, so that was ended around. Roland wasn't able to drown him.
Not yet, no.
Grey Ash comes approaching the scene. He sees what's going on. David, what's Grey Ash going to do this round?
I'm gonna cast a spell. Oh, it's how far away is the giant in the water? This is a short range. I just noticed 10 yards.
Bit further than 10 yards.
I mean, the giant. No, the boat is kind of bobbing between. It's about the boat's about 10 feet into the water. So like,
Okay.
It's kind of a. I don't want to say it's like rocky, not like jagged rocky, but it's it kind of gets deep fairly quickly here.
30 feet is enough then. I'm gonna cast a spell on the giant that Roland's wrestling.
All right.
I'll try to.
WWF style.
And
It would look great for the kids at home, though.
Zoran going to continue to harass this guy?
Oh yeah.
And then what about Roland?
Right. This is not really working now, is it? He's trying to strangle
We
him.
can keep trying.
Well, I
You
mean,
can maybe
We
try
can keep trying forever.
You could
It's
try
stopping-
tripping him instead.
It's stopping
That's what I was
him from
going to do. I was
bothering the
going to try and
boat.
sweep him. No, I'm going to try and pin him instead again. Rather than in the water, just hold him so my men can keep going and shooting him in the stomach and stuff.
All right. I love that. Okay. Okay, so
This
Roland.
is the wrestle battle. I'm not going to chop him.
Okay, so wait. Let's let David roll initiative since he just
Yeah.
rolled into the fight.
This is your
Okay.
last round of aid, Roland. You'll lose your 1 HP temp after this round.
Meh.
7.
Oh, come on. All right. 8,
Stupid strong giant.
9,
Who'd have thought a giant would be so
10.
strong?
11.
11. Save versus magic on the giant.
Awesome.
What did you roll?
He
Dave?
failed. I'm rolling like
Okay.
garbage.
A weird swirling energy swirls around the giant, and he feels himself being not very good at anything. He, for the next amount of time that I'm not sure of, they roll disadvantage on everything. Disadvantage on all attacks, all saves, all damage.
Disadvantage is a big
Disadvantage.
edition concept.
Yeah, what's this disadvantage that you speak of?
You roll 2 dice and you take the lower result.
Is that in a second edition spell?
Unluck.
No way.
Wild magic only.
Nice.
There you found the first use of advantage in this.
Yeah, they're probably like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
The creature is... Yeah. The saving throw
sound
has
like a
failed.
second one.
Random chance falls into an unlucky pattern. Any action involving random chance, i.e. any time a die roll affects a character performed by the victim during the next 2 to 20 rounds requires 2 separate attempts. The worst result is always applied. The victim rolls twice for attacks, damages, saving throws, etc. Always use the worst dice.
I love it. Is this the
Nice.
origins of disadvantage? Very cool.
It could be, couldn't it?
Advantage and disadvantage is about the best thing that 5th
Oh, yeah.
edition has. It's
I
great.
agree.
It's a
Yeah,
great idea.
Agree. Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
I am going to on 11. We are on 11, right? Yes.
Yes,
But what did you roll?
Excellent. Then I am going to call chop the other eye.
you bastard. Just do it.
Yes.
And yes, that is going to be a C -2, even with the called shot penalty.
Aye.
And that's going to be 9 more points directly to
The
the
very
eyeball.
nautical. What? Another
9 more points directly to the eyeball.
That guy's going
But
to
now
need
he has-
glasses.
Yeah, so he's got sticks sticking out of each eye.
Yeah, he's like he was trying to move towards Zorn. You could see he's like trying to push the guy out of the way, and he's like coming and there's like this, and I mean Zoran's vision and eyesight as like master archer. You know, he's able to just see, you know, like the wings of a fly on a leaf at 100 paces, right? And so like there's the moment where the rage and anger and pain, but mostly rage towards Zoran, is what you see on the giant's face. But then that twinge, when it changes to terror and realization that he will not be attacking Zoran anytime soon. He might not be doing any more attacking ever again because he cannot see now, as he's an arrow out of each one of his eyes.
Hope he's got blind fighting.
And he just
needs to see a guy human.
roars.
I'm
And
gonna
he's like,
catch him,
he's like
giant.
looking, he's like swinging his arms like all over now, you know, and he's kind of stepped out, and like at first he was sort of moving towards Zoran, but like in his panic, he didn't just run straight. He's kind of like moving about. The one remaining guard that's there is like taking a step back, and he's kind of like, you know, waiting for his perfect opportunity.
I shout, "Don't kill him!" Someone capture him.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that is Roland's turn, is it not?
He's now, yeah, I think, after the shooting. Normally I go after Zoran's shooting.
No, you're usually +3 because you're using the grapple maneuvers. So you would have gone on. The die was a 7?
Was it a 10 then? I'd have gone.
Yeah, you'd have gone on 10.
Oops, my bad.
No, it's fine.
Sorry,
It's totally fine. You're fighting different creatures, different giants. So go ahead, Chris.
Okay. Now he can't see me. Can I just size up a punch and really sucker punch him in the chin and knock him out?
No, that's
Different
not
one
the
that's blind.
different. The other one's blind. It's a different one. The one you're fighting,
Oh.
you have choked.
I was confused. Sorry. Okay, then.
The one you're fighting is unlucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very unlucky.
So, yeah, right, so. And another attempt to pin him then. A 6.
Oh, you
that's
rolled a
right.
6, so that's a
He's
good
got a-
roll.
He's got to roll twice now and take the worst.
Oh yeah, there's no
Mhm.
chance. I rolled a 19 and a 6, but even if the 6 would have counted, he still would have lost because your strength was higher. So, yeah, so he fights you and he's trying it with all of his might. He goes down to one knee, then a second knee, then you start pushing him down, and he's got a hand here, like, and he's just gonna try to keep above the water, and you just push him down by his throat under the water. His legs are kicking, his arms are flailing, splashing everywhere. as Roland literally drowns a man with his own 2 hands in front of his wife, who's screaming his name. Okay, so that was at like a 10, and we've already done 11. Grey Ash has done his unlucky. Let's take a look really quickly at that was round 5. So now we're moving to round 6. Round 6.
End of round shooting.
Oh yes. Okay, you haven't done your end of the round shooting. Okay.
Roland said not to kill him, so I'm gonna.
Oh, if possible.
Do what?
If possible, but I mean, nothing's
Right.
going.
Lauren has special arrows.
He does, but I'm not gonna waste him on this. I know that he's blind and kind of fucked up, but how does he? Does he look like he's close to actually dying from hit point loss?
So he's hurt, but I wouldn't say close to dying.
All right, then. I am going to do another called shot. I've got 2 into the rounds, but I'm going to take them one at a time because I might choose not to take the last one. I'm going to do another called shot. I'm going to take out his Achilles tendon.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh, no.
Make him,
I was going to use him to power my circular motion thing later. Don't matter that. Just check his legs out.
well, the cleric can heal him. That's fine.
All right, so I'm going to, although he's not trying to defend himself anymore, he's moving around wildly and unpredictable.
Sure.
So I'm going to keep the penalty still at -8.
Sure, fair enough. Alrighty, and that's going to be 14. 6 is 8. AC -3.
Come on.
Yeah, you got it.
It may be not enough to do anything, though. Only 5 points of damage for the tendon.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you hit him there, and he kind of, he goes down to a knee for a second, and he pulls himself back up. The arrow's sticking out of it, and he's kind of hobbling a little bit, but seems like he can still put some weight on it. Like he can still move a little bit on it, but it's like he's definitely limping on it now.
It's good enough. I'm not going to bother with the last shot.
He ain't going to run away, is he? That's a good
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you figure he's probably moving at about half movement rate right now. If it would have been like more damage, I would have said he couldn't move at all. But hey,
screw it.
He's
I'm
already
done.
pretty slow. I mean, he's so slow that Tucktrin could keep pace with him.
That's very slow.
If we find boots of speed, I'm
Oh my God,
dibs.
yes.
Dibs.
Totally. Oh my God, a dwarf with boots of speed is amazing. All right, so we finish up the round there. We're back around. This is round 6. Tucktrin will arrive at the end of this round. So
will
Tarkus. That is so funny. Tarkus spent like literally many minutes like healing all of the people. Just for shits and giggles, Tarkus is going to arrive like 3 seconds before Tucktrin. All right, so it's like the tortoise and the hare. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. So there's the one giant Achilles injury, no eyes, staggering around. Other giant underwater, being held down, choked to death, drowned literally right before.
Doesn't have to make. I mean, he wouldn't drown straight away, would he? He'd have like a few rounds worth of drowning. Yeah,
half his con if he's struggling.
That's it, yeah.
Rounds.
Half con. And then saves versus death every round after that. So fucking stay under the water, you.
I would say quarter con though, because half con would be if he's struggling, and that's just struggling, holding your breath. He's literally also being choked.
Mm. And I'm not affected by water, so I constantly fucking keep him in the water until I drowned him out.
All right.
That's one way to go.
It's so funny. Roland's wife must be so turned on. Look over, she's just going to town.
Oh,
Went from
It's too far, man.
Roland. All right, so oh, sorry, distracted here for a moment.
Yeah.
All right, so Zoran, knowing that he's like kind of staggered, what's Zoran going to do this round now?
At this point, I'm just going to slide over to where I'm not where the giant last knew where I was, so I'm not there anymore. And otherwise, I'm just going to hold an arrow on him so that if he does something stupid, that I can respond in kind. But Roland wants him alive, so unless there's a reason to shoot him again, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But I am,
Yeah,
prepared
you
for
hear,
the case.
like he's like screaming out loud. Well, we'll get into that in the next round. So, and what's Roland going to do? Continue to drown the
I
guy?
shout orders to like throw chain and rope and Gulliver's Travels. This fucking, secure the fucking giant like.
We need lots of ropes and lots of stakes. All right, what about Grey Ash?
Seems everything's sorted out. I'm just gonna exist for now. Keep an eye on everything.
I love it. I can just imagine Grey Ash being like, looks like everything is sorted out. Meanwhile, Roland is literally drowning a man. And there's another guy who's screaming and crying with arrows sticking out of his eyeballs.
Everything's sorted out.
It's crazy. Yeah.
The murder hobo shit right here. All right.
Don't try and thank my wife.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Give him hot cocoa?
Yeah.
Funny. All right. So the most of you kind of just Roland continues to hold the giant down. He's got him at this point. There's nothing that the giant can do to escape. Roland has him grappled and controlled, held underwater. Takes a couple of minutes, but the giant drowns. And as Roland stands up from the body, and Tuctrin and Tarkus come moving into the camp. Roland looks across the river. The sun now is kind of going down, but it's over the western mountains, and as he looks to the east, he sees the golden sun rays upon Lavina. And a bit of peace comes over Roland as he knows that she's once again safe, and she gives him a subtle nod of that Roland knows is a way for her to say not only that she appreciates him, but like that it's expected in a way,
Yeah,
Roland has done
to the boat.
Roland has done his husbandly duty by making sure that both she and the baby, you can see her bulging stomach there, kind of over the railing of the boat, right there by the railing of the boat. Yeah, and you end up tying down the one whose eyes, or no, wait, no, actually, no. So that's happening, and Tarkus and Tuctrin have moved into the scene, and Roland, as this giant is like sort of screaming, Grey Ash defines him as well in hand. The giant's roaring, and he falls to his knees, and he's like crying out, just sort of this incoherent, even to Zoran, incoherent babble. And then he smashes his face onto the ground, plunging the two arrows deep into his brain, killing him.
Go on.
Dead. Or he'd rather
really didn't want to be captured.
Well,
he'd rather be
That's brutal.
Good gem in that was actually. Yeah.
I gotta
see
respect
the
it.
arrows come piercing out of the back, covered in what little brain this hill giant possessed.
Damn it.
Don't suppose anybody has speak with dead?
Yes.
Don't suppose
yes, I
anybody
do.
has
Actually,
giant
Tarkus does.
CPR. No,
Tarkus
I'll
gets
throw-
all the necromancy rings or spheres.
I'll drag the drowned one up onto the bank and search him
Yeah,
as well.
I'll loot the one that killed himself.
After composing the good wife, of course. But while I'm still big, drag him out because I know when the spell's going to end.
Yeah, you walk out to the boat, and you're like, the water's like up to here, but you like literally walk out to her. It's like the water's like right up, like getting right up to your chin, and just kind of like look up at her, and she, kind of in a funny way because you're so huge, but she like takes her hand and she like sort of brushes a bit of, sweat matted. Hair, sweat and blood matted hair out of Roland's eyes, and gives him a kiss sort of on his head.
Hmm.
You have done well, my husband, as I expected. You will be a good example to our little one. We are having a boy.
I look surprised. And then smile willingly and happily. Not that Roland cares really, if it's a boy or a girl. I lift her up then with my hand, and make sure she's like safe in my hand for a moment, and put her back. Or is she that small? She's not that small, is she? She's like, I'm 18 foot.
Yeah, I mean, you're 15 feet and she's like 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Got you. I crouch down then, like, stay safe.
He says, go deal with what you must deal with, and we will deal with other things later.
It is my fault.
Oh,
I encouraged everybody to stop and look. It is my fault. The ambush has happened. I feel a bit guilty, actually. And I look over at the dead men.
Do not show this weakness in front of your guards. As she looks side to side of the guards. She leans and says, you may show this only to me in our private quarters, never in front of your men.
True. She's a good queen. I command the men to gather the dead as well.
She goes, I must go rest.
Thank gosh.
She hobbles off. Her colleague, her cousin, who sort of helps her off. And she gives Roland a nod as well. I mean, this is part of the respect of this culture. In fact, let me ask you this before we get back to the giants. Well, we'll get back. I want you to think about this because we've been calling kind of like river people or gypsies, but I think we should come up with a more in-depth. So, because they're going to be a part of this campaign. They're up and down the river. It's Roland's wife. These people are all over this area now, and I think it's cool. So anyway, just think about it in between sessions. You go back. By this point, you're starting to search the bodies. What do people want to do? Did you just
rest after my sprint?
Amanda made no noise. Yeah, you rest.
Yeah, for real. Running in that full plate was killing me.
And everything's done the moment Tuckturn rolls in.
Yeah, I get there. I'm like, what the hell happened? Oh, it's done.
Ooh,
okay.
Egyptians. I love that. The Egyptians. What do you think, Chris? Should we call them the Egyptians?
The Egyptians. Let me think on it a bit.
Not Egyptians. Just Egyptians.
It's a bit close to
Egyptians is what the river people called in his Dark Materials.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do that then. That's cool though. We should maybe look up what some like ancient river god was or like river spirit, and maybe come up with a name that comes off of that. like so that there's maybe some sort of like weird spiritual or not like I don't even want like maybe like second sight more than spiritual, something more like
Eleusinians?
Eleusinians?
Let me brew on it because it doesn't need to be
yeah,
right
let's
now.
think about it. We don't have to do it right now. Anyway, so you start to it takes a little bit of time and it really becomes clear, and we'll get to whatever each of you want to do as individually here, but it seems pretty clear here that you're not going to be traveling anymore this evening. There's the people that you've saved and the unfortunate deaths of 5 of Roland's guards. 5.
Yeah.
I mean, and these are people who came to him. They're his like first men, you know?
I remember.
Use the toilet real quick.
Yeah, why don't we take a quick little break, actually? We'll go for a little bit longer. Why don't we take a quick little break and we'll get back to it because we have been going straight for like 2 hours now. All right, quick break. Okay, I'm good to go. Let's do it. I just need a little. Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I said quick break.
So, Rob, I just want to let you know while I was spending the 3 rounds like running to the location, and so everybody else is doing anything, I'm listening to what everybody's doing. I finished building a rifle, mounting a scope, and changing the batteries on an optic on a pistol while you guys were doing that. It's like I'm just gonna build this rifle while you guys are doing this. Like, sure.
Have you been watching Chris paint minis the whole time?
Yeah.
I very much have enjoyed that as well. I actually
same.
Really soothing. I played Amanda ran a game actually at a game shop, and it was a part of this like event where they gave away you could like they had a raffle, and I won this like little miniature Lego set. Like it was Legos, but they're like even smaller than Legos, and it was a miniature Lego set. And through the whole session, I just made this Lego, and it was so. Yeah. It was so like it occupied a part of my brain that actually I think made me better at gaming because I think I
helped you focus.
Yeah, part of my brain just always wants to be distracted. And we have like a phone or the internet, and like I'm not, not involved in a particular scene or whatever, and it's easy to like get distracted for me. So I liked that. I think that's a good strategy, and I got to remember to do it more often to bring a little something to like keep myself occupied because I think it would help. I got a little bit of that ADHD up in here.
Well, I'm glad you found it nice rather than rude because the last thing I would want to be is rude.
Oh no, I don't care. We're here to have fun, guys. I mean, I know we speak this, but I just have fun. I mean, like we're all friends at this point. I mean, we've been gaming for. I mean, the last campaign lasted for 3 years. I think Chris, we got to be. I mean,
pre-COVID,
it's pre-COVID, so
it's crazy.
I was invited to this.
Feels like only last week,
folks, like a year and a half ago.
And David, I mean, you and I know each other from even before Chris and I. I mean, we've been playing forever, so. And obviously Dom and Amanda's like my oldest friend in Savannah. So, all right. Well, look, I'm gonna go take a pee now after that heartwarming moment. Let me go take a piss. I'll be right back.
29th of the 6th, 2023. So it's almost been 3 years.
I might get a piece of toast on.
Oh, that sounds great.
I know. That's what I mean.
Do you want to drive one up here? Hey, you haven't seen my new place.
I'd love to come up and see.
You'll have to at some point. Let me get the bookshelf up and the sofa in. Because Elle won't let me show you around until the place looks reasonable.
Maybe the giant killed themselves.
I'm wondering what rifle Dom's got. Dom assembled a rifle and put a scope on, which made me go,
I love this track that's currently playing. It always comes on now and again.
Well, we murked them trolls. No, giants.
Giants.
And they got murked, bro. It's ridiculous now, isn't it? At 9th, it's just unreal, man. It is. It's like superhero level stuff. It's really good.
I'm still only 7th because I've spent so many levels dead.
Shame.
It's like the thing is like we're high enough level to defeat stuff, but we're still not strong enough to stop other like our companions from dying. Like people just dying around us, which is like not good. We're gonna be traumatized.
Yeah, if you think something like a giant can hit for 20 or 30 damage, even though I've got like I think it's 98 hit points, that's only 4 hits and I'm dead.
Well,
One or two.
I think the thing is high level. That is high level adventuring. There's generally most battles I think are gonna end up being pretty one sided, one way or another. You're gonna use these things. Attrition can play a major role. Like if you end up getting into a place where you don't have resources, and that can be a problem. And then you start running low, and you end up having to like fight after fight after fight, or like for some reason or another. But I mean, I think, and then like a lot of the ways you're really going to die are like a save or die moment, you know, like if there's a lucky hit or something happens or a spell goes wrong or, you know, who knows? It's those kind of things that kill you at high level. So it's a lot more about the stakes than it is about your character. In my opinion,
those duties, we've all basically got negative AC, so most of the things like giants can't kill us in one shot. But if the only way they can even hit us is crit, and if they crit, well, that's a fucking big chunk of
I mean, you're sadly mistaken if you think a giant needs to crit to hit you, my friend.
I mean,
okay,
you make it seem like that with your poor rolls. My
poor rolls.
I don't have wiki backer, man. Monsters get rid of the backer.
Have you not seen fucking like Tuktran and Roland have got like negative 30 AC? They can't be touched by gods.
Minus 3 is my AC. If I'm too old up.
Hill Giant is Thaco 9, so it's like
okay, yeah.
Bad. I mean, so a 19 hits AC negative 10. So if they roll, at a 19, they're hitting literally anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Here you go, Chris.
Ooh.
It's an AR-10, 308.
Fuck. Yeah.
It's always an AR-10.
Semi.
It really is.
Come on, Dom. These European, these people don't see those things every day.
No, we don't. That's the
I've
first
literally
time.
seen a person with like a gun like that, just like on the street.
Yeah.
Like just walking around.
The only time
Anytime I
I've
see
seen
guns
one-
is in like international airports and I'm traveling and stuff.
Yeah. So I've
I'm going
shot a
shooting this
shotgun.
weekend, so
I've shot a shotgun, but I've never seen an automatic weapon that's held by a civilian.
well, if you ever come to the States, man, I'll take you shooting.
Love it.
Shooting is fun. I've been shooting a lot of times. I like skeet shooting actually.
Skeet shooting is a lot of fun. Yeah, skeet shooting is a lot of fun
with a rifle. I'm actually solid at skeet shooting, which is surprising. But the thing I do, I mean, we don't want to get into politics here, but man, it's a little over the top here. Okay, we're like it's a little much. Okay.
I
don't know, man. I want fully auto. I want grenades. I want a rocket launcher. Like, I'm ready. I'm down.
Okay, I'm fine. You can have it, but it's also like, what the fuck are we doing? Come on. Sure, but do we?
The music was perfect for that. You're like, what the fuck are we doing? And you get this like sad.
It's Jonathan Creek music, man.
Yeah.
So you can literally have an automatic weapon in your house.
No, you can have this is semi-auto.
Yeah, semi-auto. You gotta pull the trigger every time you want a bullet to come out.
Now you can have a fully automatic weapon, but you just have to pay the tax stamp. It's like $5,000.
And also,
and then the weapons are like 20, 25 grand.
So
yeah.
and like also like any like
I have
automatic weapon. There's certain automatic weapons that are like old. They're like older weapons that you can get as well.
Yeah, Curio
guns
and
and
Relics
shit.
license.
Yeah.
CNR Curio and Relics. Yeah.
Shocking culture. I'm not against it because I don't mind people who want to shoot or anything. I don't. It's not my place to
Like I
comment
said,
on your
you
culture.
three guys come over.
Cool.
We'll play some D&D in person, and I'll take you shooting.
Yeah, well, I think it could be stressful.
I'll be there.
Sometimes.
Amanda's
Shoot things.
muted. I want to hear what Amanda has.
Oh, I just said that I'd just be happy with my longbow and call it good.
Oh, dude, a longbow is awesome.
Oh, they're great.
Bow shooting is
I got
so
a crossbow too, so we could do that too.
I do have a
Love
crossbow,
proper
but I don't.
longbow.
Dumb.
Yeah,
Dumb.
I don't enjoy shooting crossbow nearly as much as longbow.
I like a regular longbow.
Automatic crossbow.
Crossbow feels like cheating.
I've just got like a recurve.
Yeah.
What's up,
which is
Chris?
Inherited.
I've got an automatic crossbow.
Oh, there's a guy in Germany that builds those things. They're amazing.
That's it. That's the one I've got.
You got
He
that
won't
one?
let me
I
play
want
with
one
it.
so bad.
Yeah, it's a 5-shot reload, and you just crank it, and it just pumps.
Nice.
See, now this is what I'm saying is that we're friends. This is not a. I would love it, dude. Y'all, I'm just gonna say it right now. At some point, we have to actually play a game together in real life together.
Shoot.
That would
I'll
be
fly to
so
your. I'll fly to your.
fucking
I got a
cool.
passport.
Oh, I was
I've
gonna
got my
say,
passport. Yeah.
Let's go.
It'd be cheaper for you guys to travel here than it would be for us to go there. It's like
Probably.
thousands of
Yeah,
pounds.
I'm down, man.
Oh, yeah.
there.
Yeah,
I'd do
totally.
it.
Do it.
Either way,
Happening.
you'd be welcome at my house, or I would be happily. I'd happily travel to one of your houses, but I'd have to plan it properly.
At least you all know because you all are in. Well, we're all in Savannah, Georgia, actually. So, and you're all in England. So it's anyway. Let's get to the game.
Yeah.
Besides, this is the fun part. This is the treasure part.
Treasure.
There's treasure.
Yeah. So,
Dave,
Yeah,
There's treasure.
giants drop loot when they
What?
die.
No, it can't be true.
One of them's got to have a fishing rod, right?
a fishing line?
Your fishing rod.
Fishing rod. a
Magic?
tree
Is
with
there
string
magical
on it.
fishing rods?
There's got to be magical fishing rod. There's no way
Rod
you
of
can
fishing.
get- Yeah, that there isn't a magical fishing rod.
Oh, weird. Okay, well, I actually have to roll their treasure because it doesn't have it in the module. It just
There are 6 magical fishing rods.
Oh
I do
no!
actually really love America and would love to visit. I do actually really love the concept of your country. I really love America, I do.
we have a great concept, that's for sure.
Yeah, the
Mm.
concept
Been
is
meaning to go
lovely.
for years.
It's the
Practice
execution.
is not working out as well as we would like.
Yeah, I
Let's just
agree.
be
Amanda.
honest.
Great concept, execution terrible.
Yeah.
You seem to be fairly
It's-
good people,
it's- it would be-
you know?
Then less than many systems, it requires less good-hearted people to run it effectively, but we've devolved, and there's people are just totally that are in charge are just totally taking advantage of the system at the expense of people like the rest of us. So it's just like everywhere
And
else.
they're not even
Always.
good at it.
No, they're not.
Being knocked down.
All right.
Oh well, treasure.
So yes,
Treasure is more important.
so we will do some funness
Well
here.
done.
While we'll take a look at the treasure table here. Every now and then, I like to. I hope you guys
I
don't
love trash
mind
tables.
indulging me, but I like to the gamey rule parts of AD&D. I like to explore them in this campaign at times. So why don't we look at this treasure table here? And actually, I guess I got to look up what the giants have.
I think was it what was that second Arts Magic or something? Had a wicked magic item list. The second magic item list, the compendium list in first edition. That was unreal.
Oh,
Not first.
the magic.
Yeah, the Encyclopedia Magic.
They're outrageous. It's like you can't even really use them, to be honest with you. Let's see, treasure type D. That's a good one.
We used to love rolling random treasure when we were
Oh,
kids.
yeah, of
because
course.
obviously, you'd be doing a random dungeon, fighting things just to get a game going, and then you'd have random treasure be ace.
Let's see here. Oh, treasure tables. There we go.
3 plus 2 bolts plus 4 versus lycanthropes. Well, there you go.
Okay. Well, why don't we just go? We'll go in. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories, and there's 5 players. So why don't I will let you guys roll the monetary, and I'm going to roll the art objects and magic items. All right, so you guys start. Let's see here. Somebody roll me percentile.
All right, hold on. It's gonna be good.
Oh.
You do roll.
Yeah.
661.
Not good.
It wasn't as mine.
Maybe.
Someone else roll another percentile.
Go on then, Dave.
94.
Nope, that's not good. You want to roll low.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
31?
31?
Yep.
All right, Amanda, roll a D3.
Oh, goody. I actually have one of those.
Why is low good?
2.
Amongst the treasure hoard. I'll
What?
describe it all at the end, but there is a number of gold coins. Many, many gold coins. All right, so let's see here.
Funeral for the men.
This would be next. Okay, who's next? Somebody new, roll me another percentile.
Hang on then. 0, 7.
Oh, that's good. All right, roll
Nice.
D6. D6. Roll me a D6.
A D6. Hang on, get me bone dice. Look at that. That bone dice. It's a 3.
And that is 300 platinum pieces. All right, and then
300
finally, no,
platinum.
not finally yet. We will not finally because I'm going to roll some. All right, then let's see here. Dom, roll. Oh, did you already roll, Dom? You already rolled, didn't you?
You didn't take my roll, but yeah, I did.
Oh, roll again. Because I don't think you rolled.
38.
Ah, so close. It was 30 you needed. All right, so well, I'll let somebody one more
I mean,
person.
if we do an advantage, I did roll a 30 earlier, but
Did you?
Nice try, bro.
Nice. Well, you can roll one more time, Luke. No, you can't. You were being a dick earlier. I'm not going to roll.
79.
Oh, that wasn't good. All right. So now I got to roll magic items here.
Well, what did the gold come out?
Oh yeah, 18%. Let's see here. That's still not enough.
How much gold did we end up getting, Rob?
You got 2,000 gold pieces
Thank you.
and 30 platinum pieces. 300 platinum pieces, not 30. 300 platinum pieces.
Cool. 5,000
Win
gold.
some and you
total.
lose some, but that is treasure.
It's 1,000 gold each, exactly.
So you should calculate. So you get the XP for that immediately, Amanda. For Zoran, it's I don't know if this has come up yet, but you get the 1/5 share. Because sometimes you guys will do like a 6 share, but you get 1/5
The
of
XP
the value
Yeah.
right away, no matter what. It doesn't even matter
Awesome.
what you end up getting at the end.
It's a nice little bonus, that is. I think it's fair.
Awesome.
I was trying to make a joke earlier that JB's Jolly Bandits comes up that much. Wouldn't it be funny if there was another group called JB's Jilly's Bandits and they look really similar to us and we get all the rep and they turn up and want to dig us? They want to fight
Maybe
us.
maybe that's why everyone in town
And one
hated
looks
us.
like you. One looks like Roland, but he's like gingerhead or something. Instead of Queen called Roland, he's called Royland or something. A mad crossover, fucking.
Ryland Pigeon Cloak.
One day we need to come up with a new name, but like
Red Flame.
Yeah. You have taken glory from our JB Jilly's Bandits. We challenge you to a duel. Zoran will be immune.
Star Morning.
Night Moon.
Star Morning. All right, so you help the refugees to the grounds area. There takes, like I said, about an hour for them to get across the area there through the woods and everything like that. The other two eventually do awaken, and Let's see here. Her name's right here. Come on, man. What's going on?
I keep wanting to ask questions about Dom's AR-15, but I'm going to really restrain myself.
So you learn that the man and the woman who were in the cage, who eventually come to, they're river people. That's Treju and Orchillo. They're from a different clan than your wife, but they are immigrated from
got a different family, like the O'Malleys or something.
Yeah, I mean they're just from that region. They've been, this area has been building up over the last year. And apparently there was a second woman, Diana. That's who the arm belonged to. She was a warrior. Not of the clan. She was a warrior that they had hired to act as protection. And she had tried to defend them, they tell you, and had her arm ripped off in the back. And then they ended up cooking her. They threw her, threw her into the stew.
So in the end, it turned out she was harmless.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotta watch them elves. They'll have your eyes out.
And but you get all these refugees down to the area, by the Tarkus. I mean, those that were worst off probably are best off now because they got real healing spells and things like that. And the gratitude that they're expressing is boundless. I mean, these are just, fisher people and people who go up and down the river, traders, they're just ordinary people.
The treasure. A short sermon whilst there's downtime and
out of my stash of the treasure, I give the poor people enough money to buy another boat and get the shit together.
Yeah, I mean, Roland does that because he thinks that that's what he should do, and they're like broken and sobbing and like some of them have like tics, you know what I mean, like they're like literally like twitch because they're so fearful, like anybody moves near them. They've got they're just broken people. They're broken people. Like, so the two newest ones are traumatized by seeing their warrior killed, but that was also like a hired mercenary, not like a friend of theirs, and they'd apparently only had known her for a couple of days. They had come up from Hollowborough themselves. So
Doctrine, what do you think is best wise to do here? Send back men with these to the keep, or what?
Put them on the boat. We'll take them to town with us.
Agree. We shouldn't separate again.
Are they safe? They look a bit manky.
No worse than you after a week on the road.
Are they diseased?
Between me and Tarkus, I think we can handle it.
So they are not diseased. They're just weakened.
As far as I can tell.
Something during my healing checks when I was doing healing, so I presume not.
Very well. For I do not wish to risk the health of the child. Let them on board.
Well, many of you men at arms.
Sir, if I might, sir, I am Lord Roland. I apologize for interrupting you. It's Yarrow, sir. I'm the last remaining of your footmen here. Giants, the only survivor. It seems that we should go back to the Hollowborough. I should take these men back to their homes. If they're only one, they deserve it. They have given everything to you. We cannot bury them here. Let me take them back and I will take the refugees with me. If you can give me one other riverman, we can take the small boat back.
I look at the rest of the fellows.
We are, I will say it so that you might not need to, but we are overmatched against those who you intend to fight against.
Indeed, I'll lean closer to the heroes, our heroes, and say, not to be much offence, but they're not much good anyway, are they? They're just going to get wiped out. We should just send them back, I think. They'll be a burden on us.
And you look over, like the literally 3 guys that are left.
Yeah, just send them away.
Because 5 of them are dead.
I mean, I asked Tuckton's advice. He gave it me, then I ignored him. So that's just typical. I'll send them. That's
literally the most wise being you have ever known. And he's like, nah, I got this shit. Well, you know who I am? I'm Lord Roland Ravensblood.
I approve of this message.
That's such a fucking lord thing to do, you know? Like literally ignore the advice of the wisest person like in the region.
The joys of being chaotic good.
He's chaotic.
Have you done your religious stuff then with it as well?
Yeah, so Tarkus is doing a sermon to these people. It's all providing them. Well, what does it sound like? I mean, Luke, what is the sermon?
I just, remind.
You don't have to actually do the sermon. Just
just speaking of my God. Reminding everybody that it's me and my God that saved them, and no other gods were involved.
Tuckton's over there like, what?
Yeah. He can have his time to shine. That's okay. I take no offense to that.
We should hang the giant.
I mean, seriously, where was Haronius at the battle with Zugmund? I see him. I don't remember.
Should we hang the giant up as an example to all the giants? Like scarecrow him off a tree over the river? Or would that just frighten river travellers?
Likely just frighten the river travellers.
True.
So.
Well, the people who are going back, Rob?
Yeah, what about them?
I tell them to give message to the keep to stay on guard and send out patrols to make sure there's not giants lurking about all the while, like in the near area. Because I've got some cavalry, and I tell them to bring guard back inside and make the fort as secure as possible, like make the places, and warn the village that there's been giants been fucking lurking about, and that Lord Roland and his crew are fucking mashing them.
Yeah, of course, Lord Roland. But might I ask, there are 3 of us who remain, and our sergeant is... He looks down to one of the bodies that's like lying now in the boat, You're not going to leave until the following morning, but they've kind of like laid them out in the boat and covered them, with sheets or pieces, fabrics that they found in one of the because they were delivering goods. So, after promises of repayment, they were allowed to take a few of these pieces and cover them. But he looks and he says, yes, so there's none of us are. The chain of command is broken. So all 3 of us are equally ranked.
You have stepped up, my man. You should take responsibility.
I thank you for your endorsement, Sir Morningstar, but it is Lord Roland's decision.
No, my friend is correct. I just totally agree with him, because I know nothing about real, level of intricacies, of loyalty and stuff. So
I thank you, sir. I've recently gained a level since I survived battle with giants.
I survived that fight, and I'm now level 2 automatically. Yes, go back and give full ceremonial burial for the dead. Establish their graves in the Raven's Bluff at the top of the falls, where the quiet spot is. It is a place where all the warriors will rest that fight for me and this land. I nod.
Yes, sir, of course. So go ahead. I know you're not really big on writing things on character sheets and stuff, but let's promote one of your. So you did lose some of your men, and you'll have to kind of keep track of this. But you lost 5 men, but one of your first level warriors is now a second level warrior.
So I'll just paint this on. Dead 5. Dead 5. And 1 now level 2.
Yeah, and then that's Sergeant. He's a sergeant. He's Sergeant Yarrow. Sergeant Yarrow.
Right.
Are you literally using paint to add that to your character sheet?
Yep.
Yeah.
What a legend. What a fucking legend.
That's all he has in his bunker.
I was on black. So I just
And you're right. Art is so soothing though. It is really like a great way to I don't know. It's got a power that can separate me at least at times from all of the world's problems.
I'll just hope that they keep when they get back home. Hasn't been smashed to pieces by lots of giants.
All right, so you're going to spend the night here. Under no circumstances will Lavina be getting off of the boat. She is going to be staying in her carriage-like, rustic carriage-like quarters on the ship. The rest of you, of course, have your hammocks on the ship as well, but you can also stay on land if you'd like. The refugees could sleep on the secondary boat, but it wouldn't be like it. I mean, and maybe it doesn't matter to you, but it would not be comfortable.
There's corpses in there at the moment, so they should probably sleep on land.
Exactly. There's 5 corpses, and then there's also it's like it was military bunking, so it's just like it wasn't bunks, it was just a bunch of strewn hammocks all over. Yeah. So and it was crowded, and and it's still filled with all that gear. So they could squeeze in there, but it's not it's utilitarian, which is fine. So what would you like to do then for your overnight?
I can cast a spell, create campsite.
Wow.
That seems
overkill.
Exactly the perfect spell for the moment.
No, that's boss. That is. You should definitely cast that.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what you want to do.
Caster generates a squadron of tiny invisible servants who create a campsite for the caster and his companions. The caster indicates the desired area for the campsite, an area of a 50-foot radius or less. The number of persons of the campsite is to accommodate. The servants clear the area of debris, set up tents and bedrolls, start a campfire, fetch water, prepare bland meals. Campsite is skillfully prepared, and it blends with the surrounding terrain, reducing the chance of the campsite could be noticed by 50%. Campfires, loud noises, and other activities.
No wonder they love you on marches and on like battles, because you just go have a fucking.
It's actually a really cool. Yeah, if you think about that, that is pretty awesome. Like, so now let me ask you, how many? Like, it creates a campsite, and maybe I missed it in your description, but does it have like a campsite for party of 6, party of?
No, I
18,
designate
per level.
How many people. As long as we can fit in the 50-foot radius,
that's big.
I designate the area and the number of people. In fact, number of persons equal to 3 times the caster level.
21.
So it's 7. Yeah, it's
21 in a 33-yard area. Thingy. So yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. So you have let's calculate it out. You got 8 survivors of the refugees, plus the 5 of you, that's 13, and then Lavina, her cousin, 15, the 2 birds that were on her boat, 17, the 2 bowmen, 19, and then Sergeant Yarrow, 20. Literally,
Yeah.
you can make a campsite for everybody that remains and like have food and comfort. That's so fucking cool, man. What a cool
That is a really cool spell.
God, I would love that spell in real life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
miniature and like it's also, I would kind of imagine too, like there'd be a certain amount of it of like soothing about it. Like, I don't know if any of you campers at all, but when you go to a camping and there's like a good campsite and everything is like relaxed and like you've got the food cooking and you can smell the food and everybody's sort of sitting around the campfire and you've got your spot.
No hand spot your ass.
Yeah, you've got like a, maybe a beverage. Like everybody kind of like sits around and there's a certain feeling of safety and comfort that comes around, which is a soothing balm to the 8 captives who had been brutally taken from.
Yeah, man, it's like a fucking Red Cross tent. Din 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 din. Get your heels. Din, din.
They use material provided, so we've got the tents. We provide them the tents. If we didn't have anything, they'd just do what they can. It takes 4d4 rounds to build the camp. I've rolled it 10, and then I can sleep, regain the spell, and use it to break camp later.
Wow!
So we don't have to do anything.
Can't really question these people because they're just PTSD, didn't they? They're just PTSD'd out of their minds.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But this is about the best you could make it, for all of them. And as the campfire dies down, and the chatter begins to quiet. You do hear sobbing and discomfort. These people are losing their lives, and you can't help but think, you're being called to the capital based on Earl Quishard describing these, describing a rise in these attacks throughout the lands. And you can't imagine, you just broke up one little thing.
Imagine if there was 20 of them.
Let's not.
Let's
not give the GM ideas.
Or 30. That's what I say on the boat quietly to myself. I think, fucking hell, imagine if there's 20 of them. Or 30 against my men.
It only took 3 rounds for us to dispatch 3. How long do you think it'd take to kill 30?
30 rounds.
Yeah, but it's not like that. It's not like that. It's the infantry and stuff are going to get squished. Like they'll be into the walls and everything. It's quite frightening for me not that I'm frightened of anything, but I'm frightened for my people.
Yeah, that's the same before. It's like we're strong enough to defend ourselves, but not strong enough to defend those around us.
We must gain the upper hand over them. Maybe we should take the fight to them in their land. Go and capture their princess.
We need to figure out why they're suddenly intruding where they hadn't previously, and resolve whatever's sending them here.
It's all linked to this F fellow. Or was it an E? Or was it an S?
An E.
Could you speak with Dead? And speak to the... Well, did we do that? Did we find out?
Could be worth.
Could we not do that?
Why not, Dave? Go free.
I can't do it. I thought like Tuctrin could.
Well, how would you like to go about it?
Well, to the giants, right? To find out why.
Yeah,
what they do.
This isn't my department at all.
I can't speak to giants.
People.
Grey Ash would have known.
Well, you can use the helmet.
Would have more correctly recalled that it was Tarkus, I believe, who was speaking to Dead, wasn't it?
Tarkus
Right.
can
Oh,
speak
yeah.
the dead. Tarkus has the Helm of Comprehend, but can't
Yeah.
speak the
And that's why I was
language
wondering, like,
of-
how would you want me to go about doing it? Because I'm like, I can't
I
talk
You
to
wear
him.
the
giant.
helmet?
Wow.
Yeah,
I speak
so-
giant. That's not a problem.
Does anybody? So Roland says, I myself know many historical complaints and different groups and units. Does anybody know anything about giants, their race, how they fight? Do they fight together?
I
What
know
kind
how to
of
fight them.
giant sub-
I have
sub-
trained,
Could you tell me more
of course.
about?
I'll start telling Roland all about, because giants get a negative to hit dwarves. There's a size difference, but it's also a tactical thing.
Mhm.
Same thing with like halflings, because you train to fight them. So I just start telling them all about that, making yourself small and how to get around their attacks, and like I give them the whole, like I go into this whole tactical thing.
And I say, I appreciate your candor, but what I speak of more is there division between giants as a people? Say, for instance, these larger grey-looking giant here and this smaller brown-looking giant. Would they work together normally, or could there be division between this race of giants within themselves? Like, do they have civil war? Do they? What are they like tribally? Is what I'm asking as well.
I know that they have different sub races. How would you call that, Rob? Species of giants?
Mhm.
Yeah, because we saw them in the temple.
Yes,
Didn't we?
there's different species and different temperaments, but in the end, they all feel the same.
But do they work together?
No, they do not.
But yet these
However,
are.
sometimes particularly weak ones can be commanded by particularly strong ones. But that's not working together so much as one group commanding a weaker subgroup.
So, I say, and I go, it's like a servant, more drink, as we pile the drink on at the campfire. So, we have a gnome that is an illusionist bothering us. We have drow, and we have multiple races of giants.
Hopefully, one of them finds the finish line. Sorry, Tarkus is just mumbling to himself, making little jokes.
Not at all. I was just staring into the fire to give other people a chance to do stuff as well. But I'm speaking out loud as Roland as I think about the threats to my kingdom.
Yes,
And the land.
that's
I say
way
out
on your
loud.
mind as you eventually get your rest, and all of you are, you have a restful sleep in Tarkus's magically or spiritually guided campsite. I did read the spell Speak with Dead, and specifically the priest has to be able to speak the language of the person. It actually says the words. Of course, the priest must be able to converse in the language that the dead creature once used. So I do think it's conceivable, however, that Zorin could say the words, and then Tarkus could then immediately try to copy the sounds that Zorin just made.
Tony's whispering the
Okay.
things.
So here's another question to expand on that a little bit. Would telepathy work with the dead? I've spirited it in. Could I then use telepathy? Because that immediately gives me the ability to comprehend their language.
You're not speaking to their mind, though. You're speaking to their spirit. Because remember, we looked this up last time, and it was like you only needed a portion of their body.
Right.
So it was
and you were saying Zoran's going to do the actual speaking, and she would relay the message out loud. Is what you're saying?
Well, what I'm saying is that Zorin would speak the message out loud, and then Tarkus would say what Zorin just said, try to mimic what Zorin just said to be able to speak to
Right.
the giant. Now it would be perfect, but I mean, come on,
Alternatively, can anybody just cast tongues? Not
Yes.
comprehend languages, but tongues, because that goes both ways.
I believe
Yeah.
I have tongues too.
Also,
But I
no,
never
no.
really trained it or memorized it because I've got the Helm of Comprehend Language. So I don't technically care about speaking to people. I just care about understanding them more than anything.
Okay.
Let me have a look. I might have tongues.
Another thing before, sorry to jump off, but my mind's like this. Don't you have like an oracle thing? It's like
I
we
have
did
a
it.
lot of things, yeah.
So
That's
couldn't
the
you do?
oracle.
You know what we did? You know when we were in the inn and you did that ceremony where you were able to determine
So
something.
I can literally like
Could you do that here?
cast consequence right now to see if any of this has had consequence on our major mission.
Do that then.
I can rest and get a divine to divine things tomorrow. So yeah, I've got some intrinsic powers floating about, but I can level 4 spell tongues. I can sleep on that, and in the morning we can do all sorts of stuff which will allow me to speak the language. Enables the caster to speak and understand additional languages, whether they're racial tongues or regional dialects, but not communicate with animals. So yeah, I'd just be able to speak Hill Giant.
There you go.
So if you really wanted to ask it questions, that's we can sleep on it, and I could memorize those spells as such. Pray for
Well,
them.
you priest, the best place to think of questions is your wisest. What's your favourite colour? It's mono.
Dom is the wisest.
Mm.
Let's put all
You
the
get
pressure
your
on
rest. Tarkus prays to Hieronius for the gifts that will allow him to speak to the dead spirit of one of these hill giants. Which one?
The one with no eyes.
One who had killed himself rather than speak.
Ooh, maybe the
Tarkus.
one that was drowned.
Sorry.
I mean, he might have too much water in his lungs. No.
Or we can pump him out.
I mean, assume you can do it once on each. Like,
I don't know what to say.
that'd be a no, because speak with dead, I believe, leaves me drained for the next 24 hours.
oh.
I need an 8-hour rest after that before I can ever cast it again.
Haven't you got that intrinsic ability to go nom giumbly, and then like you get like a clue?
Yes, I have things like divination and consequence. But I mean, consequence will just give me an idea whether what's transpired or about to transpire will affect certain things. In what way? Divination.
I don't think that it doesn't. I'm not seeing anything here that says that you're like dead tired afterwards or anything like that.
I might be mistaken. It might have been another spell I was looking at.
She's not identified.
I mean, I know that it says the very specific detail of it does not work underwater, so you definitely have to pull the one out of the water.
Oh, it was already pulled out. By,
I know.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. It literally has that very specific, like, weird detail. All right, so Tarkus. So which one are you using? The drowned one or eyeless? Force the eyeless one to reveal his secrets.
There's 3 more down the road as well.
Yeah, that's true. True, but these 2 are the biggest, the biggest ones.
Gosh,
Are these guys even going to be receptive?
Neither of them.
Like, you can't really force the truth out of something that's dead, can you?
Yeah.
What you can threaten it with.
I don't think they can. Can they lie? I don't know.
They can. They absolutely can. They could. They actively try to like work against you and like not help you.
Like Ouija.
Oh. Okay. Hmm.
You lot, the detectives. I don't know where to gather any more. Honestly, can't think of any way to gather any more information off them. Which might be the.
To be honest, I don't think speaking with them is going to garner us any information. We need to, if this is the path we want to take, instead of, forgive the term, follow the main mission and start a side quest instead, we need to go and do investigation elsewhere. We need to explore the area and try and track where they came from. I don't think these creatures are going to be receptive to us asking them questions, because they're not exactly friends or neutral. They are specific enemies.
We'll have to come back and try and get the trail another time then, because we need to go to that king's place, the Earl. Okay, right, that's it then.
I mean, we could go and we could go to the town, pass on the messages that we plan to pass on, share this new information about these giants, and maybe he'll send half a retinue with us.
And that's what I'm hoping.
Their men will go and die in our name rather than your men dying in our name. We can go find these fucking giants.
Yeah. Unless Sauron jumps off here and goes dun 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 dun, does a Rambo for 2 weeks tracking him and meet him when we come back.
Do you want to do that?
I'm tolerably certain that I could track them, and reasonably certain that I could remain unseen while doing so. But apart from finding out where they came from, I'm certainly not capable of engaging on my own.
No, but you'd be like a mad forward observer, super fucking sonic spy, and find out where they are. And then I could give you my flying bird, and then you can fly back.
If that's particularly what you want, then I'll do so.
No, it's what you want to do, my friend, not me. I'm just thinking, while we're getting to the castle, you might be able to find more where they've come from, or extra data, or not data, extra information, troops, movement, that kind of thing. This will get back into character. And then flip on back over to where the Earl is and tell us. Maybe he will send forces. It's an idea. What do you all think?
It's an idea.
Unless you enjoy staying on this boat with my pregnant wife.
Not particularly.
She glares at you. No, she's not there. On the boat. You guys are in the camp.
Sorry, I need to step away from a second. My dog needs to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up actually. Why don't we call it? We'll call it here. You're gonna wake up the next morning. You can make you can get a in between session think on what you want to do next, and you don't have to make decisions on what spells you memorize yet or anything. We can do that next time if it's important to you. Good XP this time, 3,800 each.
How much?
3,800.
3,800 each, and it was 65 hit die.
65 hit die again.
Was that what it was last time too?
Yeah. See, I've been caught keeping track.
Look at you.
3,500. 3,500.
3.5 years into this campaign, you've wrapped up some hit dice. It's okay, man. You're a great role player, dude. You're very fun to play with. I'm not we're just messing around. Yeah, and of course, everybody make sure that you got all your XP for all the various bells and whistles and things that you've been doing. I believe that pulls Gray Ash 10% closer.
Hmm?
Gray Ash will be 8th level before you know, or 10th level before you know it. All right, you guys, all right. How does next week look for people?
What was 10th level XP?
Thursday's good for me.
50,000.
Yeah, should be good. Should be
I'm
good
next week. Yep.
I'll have to get back to you because it's my partner's birthday on the 22nd, and I think
it's mine too.
I think she's working on the
early happy birthday
on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Yay! Happy birthday to partner.
Oh, we're gonna have to have an Amanda birthday party next session.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if she's working that day and might want to do something on the weekend, so I'll let you know.
Where did Amanda go? I just see her chin.
She didn't. Legged it.
Why is there a hand? All right, let's call it there. For those who actually watch this, thank you very much. Great game, guys. That was fun. Good stuff there. There's some. The world's getting bigger. I like it. And I do want to say one last thing as we go. Don't be so convinced that there's such a straightforward main quest. This is a lot more open world than you might than Temple of Elemental Evil was. Let's just say that.
I mean, I get that, but last I heard, we were going down the river to go and hunt down these people that were pissing us all off.
Yeah, that's right.
And then now we're on a side quest to go and hunt down giants instead of hunting down the
got a level ship for you.
That's what it is. You got to make decisions, right? Yep. I still like that idea of like trying to get people to come along. That's interesting. There's lots of cool ways to deal with this stuff.
Because you like things that you can kill easily, because you can't kill us that easily.
You fucking guy, man. You know what?
I haven't died
twice.
Sessions.
I guarantee it will happen a third time in this campaign. All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Later.
Good night, all.
Night.